What's that?
Welcome everybody to Towers and Gods. We're here. Are we actually here? I think so.
We are.
OBS for a second was like, what are you doing? And also, as you guys can see, we have Ruka Samuels as Brack. Oh my god,
Let's
what happened to the cameras?
I've been waiting for this.
What
No,
happened?
brothers, let me cook.
There we go. Hey, Brack,
Transferring
Brack, Brack.
all money to Ace, effective immediately, starting now. Thank you, good night.
I
Who
like
decided that?
yeah.
Well, Brack did, apparently. She's one of his, how many personalities?
Oh, is that the lore? Is that the canon now? Ace is just one of the personalities. Wow, okay.
You and me.
Well, welcome back,
Yeah,
everybody.
fighting.
It's great to have you here, and we hope you're having a wonderful and fantastic day. I'm going to introduce everybody. We had Ruka, but we also have Milios as actually Brack.
Oh, was that the introduction? Oh, my bad.
I don't know, I
Be
guess.
good people, you know, enjoy life. Don't judge games by how their main character look. That's all.
Solid advice.
Some good advice. That's some
See?
good advice.
See? Some bad people.
You're saying that
Apparently all of Twitter.
Okay. So you're saying if you went to the store, right, and you saw the game on the shelf and it had Jason on the front, like with his fists out, you wouldn't judge the game. You
I'd
would.
complain to the manager.
All right, this is
Yeah,
how I'm looking at it,
okay.
right? Like
The
if
game would be
like-
sold out, so you wouldn't get a chance.
if it was called, you know, Jason's
That's
Punch
what we
Out,
need
right?
fireworks.
Right.
And he's like posed on it like Little Mac.
Yeah.
I get it, you know,
Yeah.
I get it. But they have to have an alternate version where I get to be Mike Tyson and I get to steal on Jason. Like,
I see.
it just
Okay.
has to happen.
I'm flying to the developers' headquarters and making sure.
Let's
that-
not. Let's not harass the developers for the Jason
I'll be on
game.
the first flight.
And we have our non-camera people for now. We'll see if that changes. We have Isaiah as Jong.
Yo, what up, guys? On a scale of 1 to 10, like, how much y'all not messing with earthquakes? Just as a random, like, prompt. No particular reason whatsoever. But just let me know, you know?
Yeah, put it in the chat. What's your rating
yeah,
on
yeah.
earthquakes?
I'm a magnitude 9.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Solid. Solid.
Okay.
Very
That's kind of
good.
crazy, bro. That's like high-level endgame apocalyptic scenarios there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's like death. That's the magnitude. Yeah. Okay.
It's
okay.
yeah, it's a little bad. But we're happy you're good. We're happy you're safe. You know, if we have to sacrifice your camera for a day, that is totally fine. We're happy you're here with
I
us
offered my
at
camera
all.
to the gods, and they
Yeah,
were lenient enough to allow me to play. So I
that's
appreciate.
thank you, D&D gods, for allowing Isaiah to play with us. We have Hannah as Eden.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Demon Daddy Simulator today. I'm very excited that we get to fight date Galahad, and I'm here and ready, and I have my Arts of Charming armed, ready to go.
Oh my god.
And yeah, I'm very looking much forward to this.
So I want people to know that for some reason, everybody in our Discord server has access to renaming our like channel hangout, like or like the tagline or whatever, the status. And the status currently for our Discord is Demon Daddy Dating Simulator. I wonder who added that.
Yeah, take a guess. That's too.
Yeah. I'll keep-
Look,
Young.
for the record,
Random guess.
tonight it was Roll20 access denied.
Right.
Roll20 approved.
Because I was banning them from
Stop
Roll20.
using Earthshaker.
Oh, I didn't see that
I
one.
didn't-
I didn't
yeah.
see
that one.
Wow, I did
didn't
not see that one either.
Yo!
Wow, that's good.
I write these gems
That's
of
good.
gold and you missed them, and then
That's
it
pretty
ended
good.
on Demon Daddy Simulator.
But the one that you do see
yes,
was the
that's the
Demon
one they
Daddy one.
see. They're
Yes,
already
of
there
course.
with me. They just don't realize it yet.
I saw the woo one.
Hey, there you go, Brad.
Izzy, everything we said in our chat needs to come to fruition because this ain't.
Yeah, it's gonna
Dude,
be a
these
crazy
two
episode
were
for
like
sure.
plotting. I was trying to get everybody together, and they were just plotting in their private little Discord hangout away from everybody else.
Bro, it was called.
You made the channel. for
I
that
did, but
reason.
like, still, you know, for once, I'm the one who's like, what are they doing in there? What is they talking about?
We
And
have our
that's how we
assignments.
like it.
I see. And we have Sun Wu as Lopobia Wu.
Yo, what's up, guys? None of what was said before is happening. No Demon Daddy timing tonight. We're doing.
you.
Look,
Okay.
Also,
look. All I can say is full
why
stop.
are you fighting against this?
Look, all I can say is that Eden is very used to the party thwarting any plans that she has. So it tracks if you do, you know.
So
Wow.
you're saying,
Oh my God.
that she No, we can't. No.
Immediately
no.
with like the gaslighting.
I will make you feel bad about
Yeah.
this.
Just immediately like,
Listen,
I'm
if
used to
that
it.
makes you happy, go for it, sweetie. We're like,
Yeah. For
Things,
sure.
okay, chat,
Stop.
look, everything
Right, stop.
will be as it should by the end of the episode. I genuinely
Okay.
believe that.
But I guess we'll see. Oh, people are saying in chat that OBS has made a pact with natural disasters.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
it'll do whatever it takes.
damn.
It'll make sure. That's crazy.
Damn, OBS getting some dangerous out.
It's a little crazy. It's a little scary.
the chat is
We
also
weren't-
saying to speak your truth, Hannah.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, I have all the live chat.
I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
Mr. Gold just made a donation.
I
with
see
saying
it.
that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. I say I'm scrolled at the top, so I can't see any of that
I
right
see
now.
it. I see it. Speaking of which, let's get through these super chats. We have Daiguren, $2. Thank you so much. Jong's moniker should be the Undead. Isaiah, any thoughts?
I'll think about it.
All right. Hey,
But
shout
no.
out. That's a pretty cool name considering his fate abilities and such. Shout out Daiguren.
If he remembers it,
Right.
Jong and
I mean, we're not
names-
gonna do that, but I'll think about it.
Okay. He already has it. He already has his whole, his whole thing figured out. But shout out Daiguren. Master Goal with the $10. Sonic fact in honor of the fact that the Knuckles Paramount Plus show comes out this month. Here's a Knuckles fact. His favorite food is grapes. Wow, I did not know that actually. Okay,
Knuckles is getting his
One
own
of my
show.
favorite.
that I
That's
knew.
great.
Oh hell no!
I mean, he's in a
What's
kid,
wrong
man,
with that?
so-
Wait, I'm not even a
I
side
just
fan. What's
no,
wrong?
I just feel like I'm
I think
out of
that
the.
makes sense.
No one told me. I didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
You didn't
I
know?
didn't
Oh
either.
my
Didn't
god.
contact you
No,
personally.
bro. I know,
Listen up.
Unacceptable, man.
bro. I gotta
This is
call it.
big
Hold on,
news.
guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. But thank you, Master Gold, for the super chat and the fact. Captain Save a Hobo with the 10 gifted memberships. Shout out. Thank you. That's very, very cool. Some more Towers and Gods emotes for people to use. Mustafa with the super chat. Towers and Gods trivia. Who of the following wasn't a part of Team Sycamore in the workshop battle? And I apparently can't answer this until the end. A. Magni. B. Sundra. C. Statin. D. Yen Rising. Who was not a member of Team Sycamore?
I choose E.
I know.
I don't
know
know.
Lore
who
Keeper
was there.
knows.
I think I know too, but I'm actually not sure.
Um,
I actually don't know.
The lore master.
I have a
knows.
guess.
So I'm trying to remember who was Team Sycamore.
Yeah, let me get a notebook and write down my guess.
Same.
Whoops.
Same.
I think
I
I know.
was
This is a
not
great
there.
question.
Because like I wasn't
You know,
I wasn't part of that shenanigans.
that is
so-
fair. That is fair. Okay, do we have any guesses from people? Who wasn't?
I
I believe
know what
the
it is.
answer is Red 13.
Gotcha.
go C.
Got it.
That
C.
is not his
Okay.
name, sir.
I'm gonna go C. You know,
C.
when you take a
Okay.
test, you always choose C.
I chose C as well. Spoilers. I chose C. What about you, Hannah?
It's Statin.
It is? Is it actually?
Yeah.
Is it Statin? Let's go. We all get it
Maggie
right?
and Sundra survived. Dr. Yen Rising died, and Statin was on.
Oh, did I say Red 13? I meant Statin. That's the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's the one.
actually,
Understood.
Like
the
the island.
actual. Hold on.
Oh, Mustafa said
Statin
it
was-
is Statin. Let's go.
No.
Huh?
Gamers.
You're all wrong.
What?
You're all wrong.
What?
Statin was drafted to Team Sycamore in the final battle, so technically all of them were on
Everyone
that team
was
in the
part of
final
it.
battle.
Hey, we're
Okay.
talking about originals here.
That I understand.
We're-
Don't count.
No,
We're
because
talking
it was in the
originals.
workshop battle.
Yeah, but like
So-
we know what they meant. We know what they. That's like saying which team was Silyoung on, and we're like, you know.
I'm stuck
I'll
on
give
the
it to
fact- Joe, shouldn't you just have the answer on deck?
Okay, I'm sorry that I don't have it member. I'm sorry. Is that such a disappointment? I'm sorry. Okay.
No, no,
Forgive
in
me.
all honesty, not really at all. I wouldn't know that.
Forget. I still got it right. Okay.
More
You
importantly,
did get it right. You did get it right.
Joe did call Statin, and I quote from my notes.
Yep.
Walmart Mr. Glue.
I was in my notes. It
Used
literally
fake
says.
bandages.
It literally says
Ew.
Statin from Team Yon, ninja who admires Mr. Glue. So there you go.
He admires wait,
Extra
wait,
lore for
oh,
everybody.
wait.
Extra lore about Statin from Workshop.
That's not good, bro.
Is he still around? Can I?
I don't know. Actually, I think so. He didn't die.
He said, "Can I meet him? I want to sign his tape."
There you
bro."
go. There's some Statin
Well, no,
lore.
if he
For...
admires Mr. Glue, then I gotta meet him.
No, bro. There's nothing to.
All right,
admire about this.
we gotta keep going. Shout out Mustafa. Superior Matt with $10. VOD Squad this week. Shout out, but it's still time for Hannah's Lord of the Rings
No!
trivia.
Get it.
Easy one this week. How old was Bilbo during his birthday at the start of the Fellowship of the Ring?
Oh,
This is an
nuts.
easy one. This is.
Is it?
It is, right? I'd say so.
I think so.
It's because of the way he says it. It's really iconic.
I watched the movie more recently than everybody
I
here,
have
and I
no
don't
memory.
remember.
Really? Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh.
Okay. I think I know. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before and write it down. Just wait. No, I'm
Best
second
guess.
guessing myself. Go ahead. Just whatever you think, Anna. How old?
17?
What?
You said 70?
17, y'all. What's wrong with you?
17?
He ain't
Sorry?
Go venturing.
The
Wait, what is it?
old man Hobbit?
Damn.
Oh my God!
Need the parental
No, I thought it.
supervisor.
I'm sorry. I got it mixed up. I thought you said
Bilbo.
Frodo.
Bilbo.
Sorry,
No, not Frodo.
No,
brain-
Frodo was like 50 at the start. Go ahead. Who do you think?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, halflings, they get up
Age is
there.
weird in
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah.
He's like 50 years old.
Thank you, Ruka.
He is.
Says 800
I'll give you one more
years
chance.
old.
Process.
He looks yeah.
Actually, even humans are old.
certain
but
like Eric.
young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Timey wimey.
Yep.
Time is a weird sip, and I don't like it. 207.
Ooh, okay. My guess is 111.
Mm.
100
That was 11,111. What do you mean?
I put TH. I put TH.
Oh. It didn't show up.
I know,
I was like,
I'm
that's
sorry.
a lot of ones.
It was 111. Let's go. Because he's like,
don't freaking
my
know.
111th birthday. He says it weird. Whatever. All right.
Okay.
Shout out
He
Superior
says
Matt.
it enthusiastically. I would call it weird. But...
Well, no, but like, you know how they never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. The suffix is weird.
In
All
this
right.
essay.
Shout out Superior Matt, and it was a good guess, Hannah. To be fair, I think Frodo's actor was like 19 when he shot the movie.
That's what I was
so
going
It's pretty. I understand what you were thinking.
Elijah Wood was pretty young.
Yeah, he was
a
very
Yeah.
young.
baby.
He's
Yeah.
young
Like,
as
very
well, for sure.
Alrighty, Crisis Anagram, $10 said Bulwark Solos. All right, Crisis,
Oh, Lord.
shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat.
Or it's like
Y'all are
pop up, you know?
pissed.
Maybe
No,
leave.
Charles will
Yes.
cook.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't do this.
We'll see.
Don't do it.
I don't know. He don't have his machine there with him, you know.
Bro,
Uh-oh.
wait,
No,
Superior
you don't
Matt.
know that.
I was
There's
right.
a portable cerebro in the wheelchair, bro. You don't
Superior
know
Matt
about
said that Bilbo says it like 11th. See, I knew there was something weird about the way he says it.
That's
what it
11th.
is. Oh, that's
11th. Okay. I thought I was going crazy. Sorry, that was important. I had to redeem myself. Sorry,
I have the
sorry
books
for
in the
interrupting.
corner. I need to finish those.
Shout out, Christ. They're great. I read them one time. They're fun. Matt the Third, $10. Another week of Towers and Gods, another week of Star Wars trivia. We're gonna skip that one. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm
We
kidding.
have
It's-
an icky
it's only-
hand
Come on,
situation
brother.
again. This
Let's
is
not do
easy.
that.
In
Y'all felt that
episode
heavy
4,
presence
A New
on
Hope,
that one.
what crucial secret does R2-D2 carry in its memory?
That's
Oh, this
so
is easy.
easy.
Obi-Wan
This is like-
Kenobi, you're
This
our
is like
only
a
hope.
meme almost, bro.
Or
Yeah.
you're my only hope. You're my only hope.
Oh.
Nope.
Nah, it wasn't just.
That
a
That
message.
ain't the crucial secret, Sunshine.
Yeah.
That's just
Oh,
the
well,
audio
okay,
message.
but this is also easy. This is also you got.
Yeah,
Everybody
no.
died and on
No,
Andor or whatever.
No.
No,
I give him a hint.
Oh, no.
Really think about what you're
Alderaan,
carrying.
dude.
I'm captured. Rescue me. I'm captured. Rescue
No.
me.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
Is that what you-
That you just said hell.
Did
Okay,
you
Chad-
watch Rogue One?
No.
Oh, chill.
You think I
What do you
watched
think
Rogue
that-
One? I didn't watch Rogue One.
What? It's too late. I'm sorry.
Chat spoiled it for me. Sorry.
All right. Carries
Yeah.
the how to destroy the Death Star, but
Wait, actually?
The Death Star schematic.
yes,
bro.
that was why the rebels died
Yeah,
to
bro.
get in the plans, and that's why Leia was like, "Hey, bro, Darth Vader is on my ship."
That's what it
Why
is.
do you,
Come
how
here,
do you
come
think they
out.
were successful? What do you think they?
I thought they just like knew. Like, hey, we gotta shoot that spot right there.
Bro, I thought they were just like playing around.
I thought they were just super smart. I don't know. Somebody was like, I know the
Honestly,
secret.
don't blame him. You know, space samurai. You know, clairvoyance. It works.
I got it wrong. I'm sorry. Well, I got the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing right. That counts
It's
for
like,
something.
all right, playtime's over.
All right, I'll take the L. Shout out to Kaido, $10. Happy Towers and Gods Friday. Looking forward to Cal, Bulwark, and the Reaper beating their enemies. Also, tomorrow I'll be running the 21st session of my Tower of God inspired D&D campaign, the end of Arc 1. No way!
Ooh.
Shout out to you. That's really
Fair.
cool, Kaido. And it makes me feel better for the long arcs that sometimes happen in our series. That's really great that you've gone for 21 sessions. Shout out to you. That's really, really cool.
Let's go.
Captain Save a Hobo, $10 more for safety. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Captain Save a Hobo.
Thank you.
We'll keep that in mind. Thank you. And then Master Gold, $5. Speak your truth, Hannah. Speak your truth. And it has the most likes of any super chat today, because you can like super chats apparently, and
Let's go.
everybody liked that one. So
Since when could you like Super?
right? I don't know. Kaido's has a
Hannah
lot
spoke her
too.
truth.
YouTube was cooking with that.
I did.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, there we go. I see Hercules Beetle in the chat. Oh my god, what's up? Hopefully y'all are having a wonderful night. We're gonna continue with the episode now. We are all here, and we hope you're having a good time. I want to remind everybody that Towers and Gods is a mature rated series, 18 and up. Violence, language, other things that may be uncomfortable if you don't like dark topics in a D&D series like this, in a show like this. So keep that in mind. Yeah, anything else that I wanted to say? Like the stream.
Your discretion is advised.
I have something to say because, like, with that said, I just want y'all to remember that thirst traps are a thing, and you should not fall for them.
True, very true.
But I'm
It
thirsty.
is called a
Against the
trap.
thirst.
But I'm
Drink
thirsty.
water.
Oh, dear.
We'll get you some water, bro.
Also, chat, buckle your pantyhose. Joe just gave us the content warning. So,
I'm trying to do it every episode.
mm-hmm.
But like Webtoon, I
Uh-huh.
sometimes fail to deliver. Yeah, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
I will say,
Okay. Time
I will
out.
say, real quick, also, I don't have the diamonds on my face.
Oh
and
my
I've
God.
only missed, I think, one episode. And that's because I realize that during combat, I tend to either rub my lips or I rub the side of my cheek when I'm, like, focusing.
I
And
see.
since this is a combat episode, I thought I'd spare my face from rubbing.
We forgive you,
my
Ruka.
diamonds.
Everybody, do we forgive Ruka, don't we?
So if Ace dies because I don't have the lucky diamonds on my face, you know why.
I think this is offset
Damn.
by you wearing the bunny ears last week. I think you're
True, actually. True.
That's true. Yeah,
I
you
have
actually
the hat.
have to
It's
use-
true.
It holds my mic. That's why I have it.
I see.
I have this little mic. And I
So
put
if
it in.
Taki shows up, you can.
But if
put it
Taki shows
on.
up, the hat will go on. Yes. 100%.
But with that, I think we shall begin. Hannah, did you want to say something too? Did you have a thought?
Yeah, I saw the comment. I'll address it in chat.
Okay, I guess we'll see what that's about. Let's begin here. So, last episode, stuff started going down. The party was able to learn a few secrets about the kingdom of Enderroh and some of the plans that are going on behind the scenes with Friday and maybe the followers of Kyrie and all this stuff and Rem. So we'll see how that plays out. But we learned some info, and then we had a fight with Fency and Mordra. Although they were able to warp away using some strange power, and then now their forces have scattered throughout the city, and they're starting to clash with some of the NPC characters that we've come to know and love throughout the series. Meanwhile, Team Recall is finding themselves face to face with the leader of this ragtag group of followers, Galamot, who is not hot at all, in fact. And
Hot, you mean?
Galamot, actually. Yeah, I know. It's confusing. But he's here and he's ready to throw down. So we're gonna pick up here. As a reminder, the ones who are currently in the palace, you're back on like the upper floor of the palace, the ground floor of the palace. The ones who are currently here are Brack, Wu, Eden, Ace, Jong, and Shion. So the 6 of you are finding yourselves face to face with Galamot as he exerts this overwhelming pressure. And behind him, and therefore behind the altar, is Friday, who is still holding the staff Merlinus in front of him, channeling its energy in front of the statue of the Messiah. And there's power and like kind of this, magical energy gathering around him, unlike Shinsu, though, as we've kind of learned throughout the various Arcana checks that we've done so far. So with that said, you're finding yourself face to face with Galamot. Is there anything you guys would like to say to Galamot before we begin? Any last words? He didn't, you know?
Wow, bro. Like,
I didn't mean it like that, but I definitely meant it like that.
I mean, we can take it in another direction, but
Oh my god. All right, well, it's up to you, you know?
Raise him up.
I have no more Riz. I used it all on the second floor.
Last chance.
She's not confident in it. I say all this stuff to inflame you guys because it's funny.
Gosh. Do we have the map of like how far they all are and whatnot?
You have the map of Enderroh. And you could
like,
probably...
in this
Inside the
situation.
church.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I can move you there now. Just so you guys have a bit of an outlook. Boom.
Perfect.
And we're all in front of Galamot, right?
Yes, you are.
Mother trucker. How far are you? Oh my gosh, why are you all the way over there?
What do you mean? Friday's not that far away.
He's over 100 feet.
It's
My
a big
dude.
palace. What can I say?
We can bat
Bro,
strat.
this
I can
is not the
trick you
vibe
again.
I was getting when we were out here before. This is crazy. The distance is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Can someone talk to Galamont so we can just start, so Ace can start like walking?
Well, I'm giving you guys
Before we
one
get
last
into
chance
initiative.
before initiative. If you have anything you want to say or do.
I mean, you can still do this. You're good. You just gotta.
Oh,
Go
no,
around.
no, no. Like Ace is, if anyone starts talking and distracting Galamont, she'll start trying to.
Fine,
Yeah.
all right.
Let's
I got
just-
it.
oh.
Fine. Okay, Eden goes up to Galamot.
Raise him up.
He just looks down at you like, kind of like where we were about to fight. He has a look like, what are you doing?
Bro, I was about
I
to
don't
do
even know
initiative.
Galamot.
Don't mind me,
call my
Galamont. Moving 40 feet at a time.
How tall is Galamot?
Good
I'd
question.
say like 7 feet.
Oh,
Jeez, what?
oh,
Nah,
beautiful.
nah, this
Only
is
slightly
crazy.
taller than Ace. It's fine.
This is crazy.
The bigger they are,
Wait,
the
is he
harder
taller
they
than?
fall.
He taller than Brad?
No.
That
Nah,
means
nah.
you
Brack's
pick me up like
7'5",
a
right?
bag of potato
He's
chips.
not even close.
Brack's like 8
Oh.
feet,
Like
I think.
something?
Yeah, he's like 8
Can,
feet.
can Ace keep moving like behind the altar? Like, he's
We're almost
trying
to
to
episode
pass
100 and we're still surprised by how tall Brack is. Sorry, what was that, Ruka?
Ace wants to keep moving like past the altar. She wants to get closer to Friday, or as close as she can before initiative is rolled.
Okay, I think right there is pretty good before Galamot would intervene. You know, like, we can say that
Yeah, if he's-
you're closer, for sure, yeah.
All right.
What? I'm
alright.
not here. Like your business.
So, all right, Eden's gonna walk out and look at this giant man, which is totally fine. Look, if Kyrie had you frozen as statues for so long, why do you still serve him? You're freed now.
He turns towards you, his eyes shining. His eyes darting over to where Ace is sneaking. And then back towards you.
I gingerly put my
freezes.
hand on his face and turn it back towards me to look into my eyes. Just kidding. Just kidding.
You can't see me if I don't move.
You are naive.
Been told that.
If you believe
one-
if you believe that you know the truth about Kyrie and this kingdom, then you are a child. Ignorant.
That's why I'm asking questions. We want to know and be as enlightened as you are.
We are all his chosen ones. His only chosen ones. We possess his power. Is that enough to answer your question?
And what power did he give you? Considering my last run-in with Kyrie, he wanted mine.
Why don't we find out?
I use my eyes of charming.
Oh. As he prepares to fight you, suddenly you start batting your
I
eyelashes.
give him a nice little blink.
Give him a little wink,
Not-
a little, you know,
I give him
a little
no,
look.
not a wink. I give him a blink. Okay,
A
like
blink.
a totally normal blink. That's
Just
totally
just
not.
a blink.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I'm imagining Duval from One Piece. Oh my god.
Look, you gotta use everything at your ability, and I'm trying to keep my friend from getting absolutely
Ace is just
obliterated
like
while
slowly
she sneezes.
inching forward, like 5 feet at a time.
Galamot needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save from Galamot. All right, I'll pull up the rolls here so everybody can see
he
the
fails,
result.
I'm screwed. If he fails, we're good. If he succeeds, we're screwed.
Okay, let me see.
I'm doing this for you guys.
You said
Uh-huh.
wisdom?
Is that
Wisdom.
that's what you're doing it for?
Initiative should. That is a.
Oh my god. No, you're on advantage.
I
But
know.
it's still okay,
I
fine.
know. I goofed, but.
Alright, okay, alright.
Ah.
So Galamot knows that I just tried to do some funny business. And
He just stares at you,
yeah,
unblinking.
I'm sure he does. I stare longingly into those golden eyes of his, sweating my britches off because I'm like, oh no.
What is this foolishness?
Look, you didn't want to talk. I had to try something.
For our audio listeners, he rolled a nat 20. Sorry, continue.
Yes. I just want to know both sides of the story before I throw in my lot with anybody else. Thought I'd ask. You refused.
It's too late for such words.
Of course it is. You sound just like Dear Seth.
He looks at you. Who?
Kyrie's father. The one that's roped all of us miserable miscreants into this whole mess. You know he did that to one of our friends, right? Froze him like a statue. We didn't have the little remedy that you guys seem to have. We had to wait like, I don't know, 15 years. It's great. Meanwhile, y'all can just poof, unstonify yourselves. Talk cryptically and moody. I just want to know what the fuck is going on.
Are you done talking?
And I don't think the quest for... I seem to have that effect on people.
I'll tell you what. If you can survive 30 seconds with me, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Don't take that bullshit.
Later, I think you can do it.
Oh my
1v1?
The only way, leader.
See, I looked at your camera. I know you don't have one, but I looked right at it.
He's dead. He's dead.
Why he talking like that?
Bro, we all knew he had that energy in him, bro.
Nah, Galamot, that's lethal, bro. You gotta go, homie. You gotta go.
I heard the spit take as you screamed as I'm like glaring at it.
Nah, bro.
My favorite brain cells. My favorite brain cells.
You wish to fight me one-on-one. And then Shion, Eden, that's a terrible idea.
It worked before, didn't it, Shion? She'll
Against-
look over her shoulder.
Against a regular like us. We have no idea what he's capable of. He might be like Kyrie.
Then we're all fucked, aren't we? Alright, Galamot.
Fine. I accept your challenge.
Lovely.
What does everybody else do when they hear about this challenge?
30 seconds, 101.
Yeah.
Leader, are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. If not, scrape me up off the floor and you can bury me in the sleeping palace.
Take my harpoon.
I don't think I'll need it. I got something else. Another childish thing up my sleeve.
All right.
Eden, just so you know, we will jump in if you're in danger. You can't stop us. We can't just watch
That's on
something
you.
happen to you.
No, she made a deal. And she's gotta honor it.
Even if we have to watch her die? Would you
You
honor it
sure?
then, Wu?
I would, because she's sure. Do you not trust her? And Wu is like glaring at Eden.
Eden is avoiding eye contact.
Do you not trust her?
Have faith in her. Eden, what the fuck are you doing?
We believe in her. Absolutely not.
Oh
Why
my
would you intervene,
gosh.
Shion? Of course we're going to intervene.
You say as you're like almost
No,
at
Ace
Friday.
trying to set up. Listen, Ace is not part of this conversation. She's fully stalking Friday, like someone like sneaking through the tall grass about to get a prey. Okay, like,
He's just slow.
she's on a different mission. Yeah, she's been inching
I
5
see.
feet forward every time you guys have a piece of dialogue. I've been moved 5 feet forward.
I keep checking back to roll 20 and just seeing you in a different position every time. So.
I just need to be within 40 feet to charge him. Okay?
Okay. What does everybody do then? What's going on? I'll show what roll 20 looks like here.
Notice Ace is
So-
not with the party. It's not.
Couple of quick above the table questions, real quick.
Ace started here.
Ringing off one. Where is this fight going to take place, or this skirmish or challenge?
Probably right here in this room.
All right. How close is Brat going to be to Eden?
I don't know. She's
Well-
standing in front of Galamot, looking up at him with her hands on her hips.
All right,
Hey.
cool. Stay right there.
Mister.
Cool. I'll tell you what.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, I'm gonna tell you.
That ends up being power word kill. The, ooh.
Yeah.
Just gets obliterated.
All right. Shion will go towards Zhang. What do you think about this?
I think Galamot worrying about Eden is the perfect time to catch him off guard.
Okay, now
And then
that
John
I
just
can
turns over and looks at Wu.
Wu nods silently.
Okay, that I can get behind. Okay. Galamot looks towards Brack and Wu as if to get the freak out of the way.
Man, you're Mr. Big and Bad. You should be able to end this conflict with little
Don't you?
old me just standing right here.
I thought you were gonna say you can move me. Like,
Whoa!
I mean, shoot, he can move me
out.
too. And what is
okay,
it?
all right. Okay.
I had to get one more. I had to get one more in. I had to get one more in. I'm done. I promise.
You're...
She's about to break you like a Lego, girl. Shush.
That's okay.
Okay, all right. So he looks towards you, Brack, and then back to Eden. Oh, Luca's crying. Luca's worried about you, Hannah. Luca's crying
Oh, no.
from the other side of the
Luca
door.
never makes
No.
noise.
I know. She's worried.
Luca's like, Eden, what the
Yeah.
Hey, it's bad when I've summoned Luca.
Yes.
A vocal Luca is rare.
It is.
I
It
keep
is.
thinking
that or
you say
there's-
Ruka,
It's
but like
rare.
in a weird way, like Ruka, and I'm like,
It should tell
right
you
here.
everything you need to know, though.
Either that
This
or
is
Luca's
about to
like,
go
you know what?
left.
I do the same thing. You right.
Now you know what you're doing is wrong, though. So
Oh man. Okay. You stand across from each other. I mean, do you are you 5 feet away from him, or however, in that position? Ready to throw hands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Just want to double check. He stares at you, and then both of you kind of instinctively know when the fight truly begins. Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
This is the thing I gotta bet on. This is the thing that's gotta work. Oh yes!
Let me pull up chat. Let me pull up
Natural
the
20.
chat.
Natural 20.
Really?
Natural 20. Get wrecked. Bring on Galamot.
That's not fair. He just got a natural 20.
Well, suck it, dude. I got one too.
Okay. Hold on.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what he
Galamot's
rolls.
about to get Gala stopped.
Oh gosh.
9.
I rolled disadvantage.
This track's
Shut up.
fire, bro.
All right.
I
All
know.
right.
Go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you think it's cool. All right. Well, Hannah, you're up first. Sorry, Eden.
Okay, so in a flash of Flame's determination and absolute terrified fear,
Yep.
Eden opens up her inventory, pulls out Kana's harp, and starts to play. And as she starts to play, she yells at Ace and Wu, "Close your ears!" And she starts playing. Da-na-na, da-da-na, da-na-na, 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 da-da-na, da-na, da-na, da-na-na-na.
I just give me a sec. I clicked the wrong thing here. Sorry. Okay.
Aces know what's happening. She's like, "What are you talking about?"
Above the table, was that the song you played when during the time skip?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's why we didn't have it.
Yep.
Now, just to confirm, this is the first song that you have learned.
Correct. This is the first song I've learned that Bull taught me at the ball at the workshop battle.
All right. So
that
what?
I may or may not have used on my friends during the time skip to sneak away chained.
Yeah.
Because I probably would have got chained up after that if I.
So you told who to plug their ears?
Ace and Wu to
I'm
plug their ears.
I'm about to do something.
So Ace, what do you do when you hear this warning?
I mean, one, she's like, "Crap!" Like I was sneaking.
You
but
can plug your
I mean,
ears and sneak.
Yeah, she'll glare at Friday and just close.
Ooh, just give me 1 minute, 30
When I
seconds.
get you, Friday. When I get you.
He's not
you
even
too,
looking.
okay?
He's just staring straight ahead. You're just like.
It's gonna help you too.
You're
When I
gonna
get
be-
Hold up, could the song hit Friday as well?
Yes, it will.
Uh-huh.
She
Okay.
makes
I
like
rolled,
a
I rolled,
Macarena.
Bet.
Don't you
Do it. Do it then. Do it.
Okay,
No,
so
I got it. I'm summoning. We're not doing all that. We're not leaving this up to chance, bro. It's not
what are you doing, Wu?
I'm summoning Kikazaru
To do what?
to take away Ace and Mai's hearing for a few.
I was gonna say you guys are gonna have to roll, but now that you're summoning Kikazaru,
I rolled animal.
yeah, right. I know. I'm saying if you were just plugging your ears, I might have had something, but this. So Kikazaru floats over quickly, boom, boom, touches both of your ears. Ace, you just see a monkey flying at you and touching your ears.
Like she just yells the loudest explicit because she can't freaking hear.
Yeah.
And it
Welcome
echoes
to
throughout the
the team,
mausoleum. We
Ace.
can all.
Welcome to the team. So just to confirm, Shion, Jong, and Brack have all heard the melody before.
Yes, Hugo, Shion, Zhang, and Brack were the 4 that heard it
Okay.
when we were
We
at the time
immune.
skip because
Haha.
Damien and Wu were gone. Ace wasn't part of the party. Victor was a statue, and that was what was left of team
Perfect.
recall.
Well, I am
'cause
going to take a minute.
Brack had run off Mozzie and Duncan.
Yeah,
at
that's
that point,
keep
'cause he
going
said
for
if they
just
had
one
stuck
moment.
around, they'll kill you.
But yeah, it was the only play.
I was like, I had
the
to
only
bank
Now-
on winning
It was the
the
only
initiative roll, and I won.
Unfortunately, this lasts a little while, so I hope
How
you don't
long?
lose your hearing.
Ooh. How long?
I mean,
How
you
long?
know,
Lou?
All right.
How long does it last? How long does it last?
just 2 turns, just 2 turns.
Okay.
12 seconds. You're
So
you're
the
good,
song
you're good.
the song reverberates around the room, and this is a very echoey room. So this thing is gonna travel.
Yes.
This thing is gonna travel.
Cool.
And Galamot just stares at you. And you've played this harp a few times. Normally by now, they've fallen asleep, and he just stares at you. He stares at you intently. But then he falls to one knee. And he looks. Now he's the one looking up at you.
Hey. What's up?
And he slowly, very slowly, kind of like sinks to the ground on one knee. He doesn't like, lie flat. He's kind of like lying like this with his head resting against wrist, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
motionless.
I didn't get this far in my plan, but okay.
Meanwhile, Friday.
Oh fuck, it worked.
Meanwhile, Friday, with the spell, he's chanting and casting the spell, and it's all gathered around him. He starts blinking. He starts rubbing his eyes. Oh, no.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to
Why
sleep.
now?
Go to
Why
sleep.
now?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
He's leaning heavily on his staff. No. And the barrier around him is like
he's-
shaking wildly.
Yeah. Ace is gonna try to take that opportunity to charge to get to him the rest of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so there is a barrier that's kind of like mildly blocking you. I would like you to roll Arcana for me.
Come on, Ace. Come on, Ace. Come on, Ace.
I'll give you
She's so
advantage.
tired of barriers.
You can have advantage on this this roll.
Okay.
You
on
yeah.
Arcana? Yeah,
Yes.
Arcana's not great. 14 with advantage.
14 with advantage. It takes you a minute, but you're able to break through the barrier. And Friday looks over at you. What? What's going on? He looks back toward... What are you doing? He shouts towards Galamot.
You still have a chance, Friday.
He looks,
Give it up.
You can see he's struggling
Do
to
what's
stay
right.
awake.
Don't leave Freya in their hands. They'll kill her.
He pauses for a moment. Roll persuasion.
Let's go, Ace. Come on, Ace.
I should have lied. Hold up.
Well, you could be lying. I don't know.
I mean, all right. Not with advantage. Normal. Make sure to click that setting. Persuasion. 27.
There's no way!
Let's go!
I forgot she's
Girl
proficient
power!
in the
Girl
whole
power!
persuasion
Girl
thing.
power! Girl power!
What is going
let's go!
on? What?
You gave us
Forget,
2 weeks.
forget the
question
27.
it.
That's a nat 20, bro. You better take that accordingly.
You gave us time to prepare. You prepared, but we prepared too.
Yeah, I gotta say, these these players have been planning this for weeks. Now I see why. Okay.
Does Galamot snore like Victor Chad? Well,
Damn.
if he does, Eden's used to it. It's fine.
We gotta ask Brack, because Brack's the only one that's apparently heard him
That's
snore.
true. Brack has the evidence.
Eden and Victor shared rooms back in the day.
But you said he don't snore like that. You were trying to help him.
She was covering for him.
I know. You can't go
She's
back.
used to not sleeping.
Okay.
She covered
Let's
for
stay
him.
on track. Let's stay on track. It's too late. I can't go back, even if I wanted to.
Ace is like trying to read his lips. You can come here. He's just like,
I would
and
say
if
that
he
by
looks
now
like
you can hear it again, because 2 rounds is
Okay.
10 seconds of like
12 seconds.
Okay, good.
12 seconds.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna like keep a. Let me make sure I'm moving.
I'll say like for half of what he said, you couldn't hear anything, and the very end you caught what he said. You know.
Okay, so what did she catch?
I mean,
As
you
she's, like-
deciphered it. You know, you heard everything like by reading his lips and such.
Okay, it's not too late. It's never too late. You know this. You can still make the right choice, even if it's your last one.
He looks back towards Galamot.
They will kill her. You know they will. You prevented her death the first time. What's gonna happen when it comes to fruition?
He snaps his head towards you when you say that. How do you know?
As we saw the letters, remember? We had this whole discussion. Freya was supposed to die. The Messiah wanted her dead. Someone stopped it. But if he gets out, if this happens, she's dead. It's gonna happen.
If I don't do this, everyone that I care about, her most of all, will die. When Jahad's
Always another
army
way.
takes over this kingdom, as he will in due time, the only thing that can stop him is Rem. And he points down.
No, it's not true. You can,
He'll-
if there's time.
He'll bring back
You said
our
in time.
God.
People can learn. They can train. They can fight just like everyone else. There's a fighting chance. Let them fight for themselves. Don't make this decision for them. They'll be dead if you do.
I have to restore the kingdom back to what it should have been, what it originally was, under the first king and first queen. And the only ones that can do that are me and Freya. Freya
Listen
and
to your
I.
history. Listen to your history. It's meant to be rewritten, not followed. Freya, let us help you. Remember what I said earlier about not throwing yourself in the middle of this? There are people who can protect her and you, but you have to trust. You can't fix this by yourself. It's not your purpose. Power preys on those without purpose. And you're dying.
It's too late for me.
It's not too late to make the right choice.
It's too late. But I can save you guys. I know you're not here to hurt Freya anymore. I'll help you escape. Leave this to us. I can give you... He looks towards Galamot. I can help you escape from him.
Enrico doesn't run. I've known him this long. They're not going to run from the fight. You have to stay alive long enough to tell Freya these things yourself. You can't end it like this. She saw you as a traitor. The last time you saw her... You want that to be the last thing she sees and remembers about you?
You can tell that even though his conviction is holding strong, your words are having meaning and are breaking through to him in some way. Now, while this is happening, Galamot is on his knee in front of Eden, and everybody else is just watching. Shion is just, her eyes are wide, like, what the hell?
Eden's not gonna touch him. She doesn't know how long this is gonna last.
Yeah.
It lasts 8 hours on the regular person.
Right.
He doesn't seem to be the regular person. She's gonna kneel down and get eye level with him. All we want are answers. And if we don't get the answers, we're gonna take them. And I do believe I've lasted 30 seconds at this point.
His eyes flash open.
Like it was 25.
Shh. I'm rounding up.
I really thought he could do this.
He slowly stands, his legs shaking for a moment.
She'll stand with him. Just keep eye contact. Because if anything goes wrong, I have to do something different.
Your foul sorcery wins you the deal. What do you want to know before you die?
Whoa.
All right, well,
I want to know what is going on with Kyrie. Why do you follow him? What has he ever done for you? And why were you frozen for so long, yet somehow knew of our arrival? Something doesn't add up. And also, Kyrie might be kind of mad if you do kill us, so...
And why is that?
He wants to consume our power. And he didn't get to at the workshop, so... You might be on the dead side of Kyrie if you interfere. We're important.
And why should I believe you? What proof do you have that you encountered him?
You remember the blue-haired guy? Not that one. The other one. The one with the beret on. He was frozen by Kyrie when Kyrie and Roses came through a portal during the workshop battle. About 17 years ago. Probably when this
Demon Realm was a little bit closer.
How very convenient for you that he is not here at this moment to vouch for your words.
How very convenient of you to not believe us. I'm telling you the truth. If you choose not to believe it, that's your own childish behavior. You think people in this tower can just make up seeing their friend and loved one get turned into stone? Wear a soul charm around their neck for years and years and years, just hoping and praying that they maybe come back? Because some figure that pulled them into all this fucking mess was like, well, I might be able to heal him. Kyrie, dark flowing hair, shirtless, tattoos
Enough.
up and down his body.
Enough.
Eye in the middle of his chest with black wings.
I
Does that
said
ring a bell?
Enough. You met my lord. He has not looked away from your eyes.
She hasn't either. She's like, not letting hands on hips, but she's intently glaring up at him, just like,
Yeah.
You better listen.
I'll give you the answers you seek.
Good. Communication is the first line. Becoming allies or enemies, but I have to know. We might not be on such opposing sides as you think.
There's like a pause. I sought out Kyrie because I was betrayed by the ones that I once served. I was betrayed by the two that I trusted more than anyone in this world. All because of my dream. They were the first king and queen of Enderroh.
And what was your dream?
He looks up towards the ceiling, the tall, domed ceiling of the sleeping palace. My dream was equality. Something that I thought they vouched for as well. Something we fought for back then. You can tell he's like gonna start monologuing a bit. Yeah. We set off to establish a kingdom. A kingdom with no need for soldiers or even rulers. A utopia where man was treated as man. Nothing more. However, the ones that I served, the look in their eyes once we achieved victory, their dreams had changed. And he balls his hand into a fist. They didn't desire what we originally set out to establish. They became monsters. Whatever this kingdom's history has told you is not the full truth. The only one I could turn to was the man who promised me that I could achieve my dream. You call him the Messiah. He didn't have a name. He simply showed me what was possible when you could gain true power. Not the
Is
power to
inside
rule
Kyrie.
over somebody, but the power to achieve your dreams. No, Kyrie is much more than that man. His power, his presence. I felt it for only a moment, and yet I knew if I could achieve what he had, if we could work as one, perhaps I could follow someone like that. For the ones that I had initially served didn't realize the foolishness and stupidity of their aim. I learned of the tower and its secrets. I learned of the true king of all of this, and that everything we had worked for would fade away. They didn't listen. And so I made a pact with the Winged One and with Lord Kyrie. Myself and those I had found who were worthy received his blood, and remained in stasis for hundreds of years, waiting until he had need of us once more. And now our purpose is to bring him back. Perhaps you do speak the truth. You speak the truth, but it does not shake my conviction.
This winged one you talked about. Or, not the winged one, the Messiah. His name wasn't Tirseth, was it?
I've
He
never
promised
heard
us
that name.
dreams. Did he have a sitar?
A Saturn.
Saturn?
No.
Sounds like the person that promised us our dreams.
I have answered your questions. It has been far too long. I must now kill all of you. I'm
said.
sorry.
Not gonna lie, it's not where I thought that was going, but okay.
Look. Before you make any rash decisions, like I said, I don't think we're so far on the wrong side. If what Friday over there was saying is true, and you're worried about Jahad's army coming and ruining your little utopia, I'm not a fan either. You know, he is a false god of this tower. He doesn't do what he's supposed to do, and he doesn't protect his own people. I get you on that. I don't know what Kyrie's story is. All I have is his adopted father's side of his story. And I don't know if it's true or false. I'm just looking for answers. And I'm trying to keep the people out there, friends and the people of Enderroh, from dying as well. So I don't see how our goals are not so aligned.
I was muted on OBS. I've answered your questions.
But you're still not listening.
If you truly wish to convince me, do so through your weapon. He looks towards you and to everybody else.
Still holding the harp.
Not that thing. No, I'm kidding. Just keep that thing away from
Not
me.
the big thing, but that one.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Use the Riz. The ultimate.
Try it.
I'm trying.
And then this glow appears all around him. I wasn't going to do this initially, but you leave me no choice. Okay, I'm gonna give a bit of a warning here for Ace. A little bit metagame. If you wish to fight with the party, you will have to kind of like rejoin them here. So like if you, I don't know what reasoning would be, or if there is some reasoning for it, just keep that in mind. But you can tell that yes.
What radius does she need to be within?
Just, I'm not gonna give a specific radius. Just like you wouldn't.
Because
close
she
to the
can
altar?
hit him still.
Yes. Let's say this. There's a glow appearing all around him, as if everybody in that area is about to like disappear or teleport somewhere or something of that nature. So you wouldn't be in that radius, if that makes sense.
Okay. Then, kind of seeing that things are starting to rev up, she quickly goes to Friday. Is like, "Can I use your staff?"
I'm sorry, I'm not ready. I can't.
Okay, she's gonna have to knock him out.
Okay, you can certainly try. Go ahead and roll athletic. And while you do, I gotta go calm Chrono. Give me a moment.
Okay.
She asked politely.
I thought I was being pretty reasonable. You know.
22 in athletics.
I don't think it was unreasonable, but
It just wasn't in the cards. My man's out for blood.
he's just different. Like he's just different.
That's all right.
I
That's all right.
think I gave it a good shot. I looked at his eyes for a long time.
I'm gonna be
Okay?
honest with you. When he was talking,
So-
all I heard was "Young Folks" by Peter, Jordan, and John. He
So-
was just so dismissive that I was like, "What is he talking about?"
So, Joe,
Yeah.
quick, a few clarifying
Yeah.
questions. Does Ace have her own lighthouse at this point? Just a single one? Because of her working on replacing Damien. Would
yeah.
you say that she has one?
You know what we could say is that
point?
maybe Eden like let you use one of her extra lighthouses. If we want to explain it
Yeah.
like in universe, yeah.
Okay. So, she got 22 with athletics.
Mhm.
She wants to knock Friday out, take his staff, put him in her lighthouse,
Got it.
and then dart towards the battle.
The ominous glowing aura.
As the ominous glow appears. Sure, understood. So, okay, you're gonna dash in towards Friday. He's gonna kind of be taken aback because you can tell that your words were affecting him and such. And as you go in towards him,
She was already with
yeah,
close to him, wasn't
sure.
she? Yeah.
I'm just kind of adding flair. As you go to knock him out, he like in the last moment he kind of like slams the staff. You're able to like hit him hard and knock him back, but as you take the staff, it appears towards him as he falls away. And he starts coughing up more blood.
Killing you.
He's leaning on the staff. You cannot hold the staff. You are not of the bloodline.
All right, fine. Get in the lighthouse. I'm not letting you take the cow away.
No! Leave me.
I didn't ask.
He's not gonna comply.
Well, she's gonna force him,
Okay?
or at least try.
You don't. Okay, it's either this or you join the party.
I mean, if you need me to join the party, I
You don't
can
need to.
retcon it and have her go.
You don't need to.
But I think she's dead focused on him,
Okay?
to where like this is her battle and the
Yeah.
gods have their battle.
Yeah, that's fine.
But above table, if it's to separate the party, I can get her there.
You save him if you want to. That's all.
If you want to. No, that's totally fine.
mean-
you can absolutely stay. You look over. The conflict between you and Friday is happening as this glow appears around everybody, and I'm gonna describe it. So everybody who's there and ready to fight Galamot, you get enveloped by this light, and a room starts to appear around you. Is the best way I can explain this. Imagine as if it's a Galamot domain expansion, if you will. It's like suddenly this room kind
hell
of
no.
crystallizes all around you, and you feel yourself kind of rising upward into the air as he glares at all of you. Finally.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
absolutely.
bro. Galamont out here watching JJK. I can't do this.
Yo, it's all good. We were running it.
Oh, it's gonna be good. We got him.
All right. Above the table, You guys skipped over phase 1 with all those shenanigans. So well done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Part playing, let's go.
Oh,
There was a lot of stuff.
Okay.
There was
Thanks
a
for
lot of
letting
stuff.
us, though.
Of course. Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
thank you.
Okay. Now, meanwhile, Brack is tendrils kind of, your images are filling in all of your minds as you start seeing images playing out through all around Enderroh. The first thing you see is Stecsa.
Oh, your music game on point tonight.
Thank you,
Oh.
thank you, thank you. You see Stecsa, Vixen, and Blazer, and they're all kind of standing across from Fancy. For the first time, kind of holding back the gagging as he looks at Stecsa. Kind of like, you know what, this isn't so bad.
Stecsa, get away from him.
But then his eyes dart towards Monica. Why is the ugly one unconscious?
Hey, yo. Kill him.
You're the one that always says that she stinks. Need I remind
I mean-
you?
Why are you This was just a background comment, bro.
Sorry.
He's way out of line, but he is right. Keep it going.
Okay.
She does smell. It's fine.
Stecsa begins issuing commands. She looks over at her teammates. Or she doesn't even look at them. She just motions. Vixen, try and wake Monica up. Blazer, it's you and me. And Blazer pulls out his gun, quickly reloads it, checks that everything's working, scrolls through his barrel. He smiles and points the gun at Fancy. The Reaper is the last thing you'll see. And he fires the bullet towards Fancy. And the bullet flies towards his head, and he does not move. It looks like it's right about to hit him until something gets ricocheted. He has a high-grade observer. Blazer! And she looks over, and then all you see is a flash of blood fly into the air as Blazer falls backwards onto the ground. Blazer, what? And then she looks back towards Fancy, who flies towards Stecsa, and he starts punching, and she starts to dodge as best as she can. Stop bothering me, Fancy yells, as he finally pulls out his 2 weapons and starts striking at Stecsa. And you can tell that Stecsa is doing the best she can. She tries to land a couple punches here and there and a kick, but every time she's easily blocked. And it's looking bad. She's sweating, fighting for her life. Finally, he kicks her and she just barely blocks and she skids across the ground. Blazer, you okay? I'll find an opening. And then suddenly, her own observer, which has purple wings and a silver sheen, flies around her. And it starts to hover towards Fancy. Fancy just slowly walks towards her. What's wrong? No fishermen? All I see are a couple of non-combat scouts and a 4th-rate spear bearer. It's irritating. Disgusting to think you could bite at me, you rats! And this time he summons his broom and his mop. And he charges in towards Stecsa at lightning speed. And Vixen looks up from Monica's body. Stecsa, no! And she screams. And there's like a huge explosion where his attack hits the ground and there's a crater. And smoke, kind of dirt and dust rises into the air. And as it settles, he's by himself. What? And he looks around. Where could she? And then she says, "Up here, smarty pants!" And you can hear Stexa's voice as she's in the air. And you know what? Give me a moment, because I kind of goofed with this. But let me see if I can kind of do this here. Yeah, this should work. Boom! Okay. And you can see that her sugar plum crown is activated and she's flying in the air above Fancy. He's looking up at her, his eyes narrowed. What? You just gonna let me get away? She kind of like taunts him. And at first he looks frustrated as he gazes up at her. No, I know your type. The fearless leader who never abandons her comrades. Makes me sick. And he turns towards Vixen. I'm allergic to cats as he holds in a sneeze and he charges towards Vixen. And Stecsa, she suddenly grimaces, "Vixen, no!" And there's a stabbing sound that fills the road and everybody's ears. Before you switch perspectives.
Damn, bro, why does Vision got cliffhangers? What?
Blame Brack? I don't know. We're gonna.
Nah, I'm blaming.
Nah, don't put
Nah,
that
bro,
on
you can't
him.
put that over. You can't put that
Put
over.
that on him.
That's half in the equation, brother. Nah,
Even
that's
in
not
these
good.
dreams, he
Oh,
still
Brack's
can't
like, I
operate
like
in
the
that
drama.
manner.
Gotta pay for the subscription to get.
Yeah, yeah,
Brad,
yeah,
change
yeah.
the channel back. Change the channel.
Meanwhile,
The previous.
you see Sif and Jason, who are on a rooftop across from
I will
Mordra.
kill you if you don't die and sacrifice Jason. Sacrifice your life.
All right, Sif, there's a good play to make here. I'm just saying.
Mordra's just looking at the two of them. Ugh, your eyes are so boring. Is there anyone in your party with interesting eyes? And Jason kind of thinks for a moment. Well, honestly, the Linquists, I mean, they're Jason and Sif.
Don't answer the phone. Why are you
Shut up.
Why are you like this?
So trash, bro.
Oh,
God.
ridiculous.
Shut up, Jason.
I love him.
And she looks at Mordra.
You what? This is worse than the demon.
All right, we gotta stay on track. You clearly wish to die, so die. And Sif throws out like 24 daggers all at once towards Mordra, and you notice that a bunch of strings are attached to them, similar to Min during the workshop battle, as they all fly towards Mordra. But Mordra kind of dodges and easily just looks around. It doesn't even look like she's trying, as all the knives are flying towards each other and whipping around. Knives? That's so boring. And then, splat. And then, Mordra's face is plopped with a wedding cake, as it just is smushed on her face and starts dripping down. Really? At least it's a little more interesting. And she licks the cake off of her face. Jason gasps. Oh no. Oh no. And he gets on his hands and knees. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I
Huh?
don't love him anymore.
He's sick.
What? What are you
No, you lost me.
And then Mordor starts gagging. What the? And then she starts barfing onto the rooftop. What the hell? And she's just completely caught. And then Sif appears behind her. Delicious cake to distract you. And then she stabs Mordra. She stabs Mordra through the chest with 3 different knives, piercing through the front of her chest.
She's a gag fighter.
Fucking so
She had the
lethal.
entire cake.
It can
already?
literally be used to fight. I love it.
Yo, she's a gag.
Terrible
I love
mate.
it. I love
10
it.
out of
She's a
10.
gag fighter, bro.
That's top 10 in the
That is
series.
top tier.
That's
pretty
top 10 in the
tier.
series.
Respect.
Let's go, Sif the man.
And Mordra is caught off guard. And Jason gives a thumbs up. Nice job, Sif! He like his teeth are like
Don't ruin
twinkling.
the fantasies. Don't ruin
Stop
them up.
talking, bro.
But then Mordra's face goes from like disgust to just a smile. There's still like, gross stuff dripping down her cheeks and such, or her chin and such. She just smiles. And despite the fact that Sif's knives are driven into her chest, she just headbutts Sif in a flash. And then Sif goes flying across the rooftop, and Jason yells out her name. No! And then Mordra walks forward, pulls out the knives out of her chest. And that's one side character down in this series. You're
Vincent
next, Karate
deserves
Kid.
every-
And she smiles at Jason.
No, you killed the
The
wrong
meta-
character, Morgan. What are you doing?
She gotta go.
No,
Everyone
she's not the
yelling at
purpose.
Brack's head like a TV.
Look, if Jason dies and Sif is alive, everything is okay.
But as she taunts Jason, and Jason looks horrified, blood flies into the air around Mordra, and there's like a spinning sound. And she looks down, and Sif is dancing around her legs, suddenly completely fine, as if she wasn't even hurt at all. And Mordra kind of like yells and falls to her knees for a moment. And Sif dashes over to Jason. Nice job. And then a bunch of lighthouses appear around Jason. I got you, Sif. We make a good team after all. I'll give it to both of us this time. Lighthouse! Barrier! And this barrier kind of like coats both of them. Cute. Cute. But I can tell. And she stands back up. And she spins the volleyball. Neither of you are good at sports, huh? And she just cackles and smiles at both of them. The scene cuts away. You hear wind rustling down the street. Bulwark.
Oh shit, let me get my popcorn. Yo, hold up.
Bulwark, staring up at the heaping? At the hulking figure in front of him. The tension could be cut with a knife. And Odysseus glares at him, even through the armor, you can tell. And there's a bird that was resting on Odysseus' shoulder, and the bird kind of tweet, flies over and flies onto Bulwark's shoulder. And Bulwark just kind of looks at it, kind of like shoos it away, like, what the hell? And Odysseus stares for a moment, and then starts to walk away. Oh, hell no. You think you can walk away from me? And you can tell he just like shakes his head, and he starts furiously like rolling towards Odysseus. The second you underestimate me, and then it just happens in a moment. Suddenly the wheelchair gets flown backwards like yards and yards down the street. It's like instantaneous as Bulwark's body like flies off the wheelchair and lands onto the road next to the wheelchair. Splat onto the ground. And Odysseus just looks back, his fist outward. He pulls back the fist. He starts to walk away. Okay, not bad. And Bulwark's like pushing himself off of the ground. And Odysseus just keeps walking. Armor clinking. Then something happens. Something weird happens. The best way I know I use this description a lot. There's like a burst of light that happens, but it's not just light. It's almost like an explosion happens where Bulwark was. An explosion happens, and then a flash, like a blur, across the screen. And now Bulwark, sitting in his wheelchair, is facing Odysseus in the road. Cuts and bruises and bleeding down his face. Bulwark crosses his arms. Let's dance, big guy. And so, Odysseus, after staring at him again, slams down his fist onto the road towards Bulwark, but Bulwark pushes the wheelchair, and the chair, like, jumps out of the way. It, like, bounces off of the ground. Odysseus looks to the left, and he swings his arm towards Bulwark and, like, kicks up all the rocks and stones, you know? But Bulwark's chair, his wheelchair, lands onto Odysseus' arm, and Bulwark starts spinning. His chair just starts, like, spinning and, like, drilling into the armor. It's the best way I can describe it. Or at least he tries to. He's, like, frantically spinning his wheelchair. After a moment, Odysseus just, like, stares at it, and then he tries to swat him like he's swatting a fly, but Bulwark, with his arms, catches Odysseus' fist and halts it. I've still got my arms, big guy. And, like, sparks are, like, flying from the collision. However, Bulwark starts getting pushed back further and further and further, and all his muscles are, like, bulging. Oh, this is nothing. Is that all you got? And he kind of, like, pushes Odysseus off. But really the whole time, it was kind of like as if Odysseus just kind of pulled back his hand from everything. Almost like he's playing with a toy. So, as Bulwark looks at Odysseus straightens up. And that's when Bulwark feels the aura around him. This, like, energy. And it's a weird feeling. Because It's almost like it's in slow motion, like everything is frozen. Odysseus reaches for his greatsword, taking every second that he wants to pull it off of his back. And every little sound that it makes, every little clank can be heard. And he positions it in front of him, just like in his art, slamming it into the road. Oh. Right, you weren't using your sword. And Bulwark looks down at his hands, and just because this is like a Brack vision, Brack, you know what's cute. He starts flashing back to all the times you tell him that he does, that he doesn't have a weapon. All the times that you tell him that he's not using his fighting properly. Every time it like flashes through his head in that moment, but instead he just chuckles to himself. I've got all the weapons I need, and he just smiles. And that's when it cuts away.
I'm big sad because I heard none of that. My internet just like
It's okay.
crapped itself.
It's okay. You wouldn't have liked it anyway, probably. No, I'm kidding. You would. there was some Brack reference, but it's all good. You could always look back.
Nah, he would have not let him cook. He would have stopped that.
Yeah, he would have stopped it for sure. Meanwhile, in another part of the city, there's no conversation happening here. It's just immediately fighting. A flurry of projectiles as you see arrows flying through the air and bullets flying through the air. Similar to Mordra, the two of these characters are on rooftops, kind of hiding behind chimneys, ducking behind whatever they can, crates, boxes, everything that they can, hopping from house to house as they just shoot at each other constantly, not saying a word for the moment. And the fighting happens for a while as they kind of draw closer and closer and closer, neither one hitting the other for the time being, although you notice that Palamedes is only using one gun for the time being. And before long, they're really close, 10 feet away from each other, kind of like staring at each other. Palamedes straightens up. I saw your quiver before. You're almost out of arrows. And I've no shortage of ammo. Give up while you still can. But Astrid doesn't miss a beat. Can't let that happen. And instead of firing, she fires one more arrow, kind of close range, but Palamedes backflips and kicks the arrow into the ground and kind of crushes it as she lands back onto the rooftop. And then she dashes towards Astrid, who dashes back and starts punching her. And they start trading blows and blocking and punching and dodging, punch after punch. And then Astrid, with a powerful kick flying toward Palamedes' head, Palamedes blocks it, and her armor kind of reverberates. You can kind of tell that like she's a little bit surprised. I've heard about your kind, she tells Astrid. The great families, no? And Astrid just shakes her head. One of those clowns? Not a chance. And then she stabs forward with an arrow this time, but Palamedes kind of blocks it with her gun and then fires with her other gun. Astrid ducks and sweeps Palamedes' legs, but she jumps over it and they both kind of dash away from each other. And Astrid looks at her hand. I once thought that was all that mattered. The blood of a great family. You can tell she's thinking back. Back then I would do anything to get my hands on it. Tricking men from the families just to get a taste of it. All it taught me was that blood is blood. And she looks at Palamedes, and yours is awfully vibrant, And Palamedes kind of looks confused, but then she wipes her cheek and she sees that a scratch forms and a little bit of blood is now on her gauntlet. You're wrong. And she looks back at her. The blood of Kyrie is different. It has to be. And then they bolt towards each other once again. There's one more perspective you haven't seen. One more, and you only catch a small glimpse of it, but you do catch a glimpse of it nonetheless. You see two armored knights standing across from Cal Silvers.
Oh.
How could you forget?
I don't know. He's got such a memorable everything.
Sure.
This is actually my most anticipated part of the episode.
And Cal has his needle in his hand, his arms crossed. He's looking all smug. And Dawn, the one in the gold armor, walks forward. Just a step. We'll ask again. Where are the ones known as Recall? But Cal doesn't respond. He motions with his hands, though. He just kind of stands there, and then he beckons. He does one of these, you know, as he stands there. And there's a silence that follows. You seem to be mistaken, novice. And Dawn, in the gold armor, walks forward. If you wish to fight me... Then he stops. He doesn't even draw his blade. You just suddenly see it in his hands. You'll have to come to me. And there's a beat that follows. Before, there's like a silver streak where Cal had been a moment before, and there's a clang! And Cal's needle brushes up against Dawn's gleaming sword. And Cal's smiling away, having the time of his life. Dawn looks over to Dusk. Leave this to me. Go find. But then Cal says, not a chance! And Cal beats back the blade and flurry of strikes starts slashing at Dawn. Slash, thrust, strike. And Dawn dodges every single one. What's wrong? And he looks towards Dusk. You don't want to see your dear old bro die, do you? Kind of motioning to Dawn. But Dusk just watches and then walks over to a corner of the area where they're fighting, just leans against the wall, ready to watch what's about to happen. But Cal smiles. You'll be joining soon enough. Trust me. And he smirks. Okay. The visions fade away. And when you look around, you see purple and crystal. But we're going to take our break. Don't go anywhere.
Oh boy.
We'll be right back.
Hey, Ace, you didn't get crystallized this time. Hey.
You know what? That's a really good point. I didn't even think about that. But we'll be back. We have tons more planned for this episode, so don't go anywhere. And we'll see you in just a moment. BRB.
Whee!
There it is.
I'm totally not
BRB.
going to die.
Kyle about to get bodied,
BRB.
man. Why you set Kyle up like that?
We could rule them like gods. Angry god.
Oh, you want us to put the hurt on you? I think he wants me to put the hurt on him.
I think he wants you to put the hurt on him.
You think he wants me to put the hurt on him?
Yes, I do.
Oh shit, here we go again. Oh shit, here we go again.
Hey, hey, come here. Look at me. Hey, look at me. What'd I say? No. Come here. Look at me. Hey, look at me. No. Come here. Look at me. Hey, hey. You want it? No.
Welcome back, everybody, to Towers and Gods. Hope you had a wonderful break. Thank you to everybody who submitted memes and fan art. It was really, really cool. There was a ton of it. So shout out to everybody who submitted. I actually want to shout out the people who did, because I do that every once in a while. I think it's cool. Baguette, Kaido, Crisis, DQ, Gizmo, Heart of Starkness, Master Gold, Nero Noir, Rob, our very own Aruka, Superior Matt, Unknown, 136, Marsy Mars, who returned with some fan art. Shout out to both of you. River Does Stuff. Shout out to everybody. I think that's everybody who submitted this week. So thank you all. It was super cool seeing all the memes and fan art, as always. And looking forward to more this week, hopefully. If you want to submit your own, join the Discord. We'll be there. And
Do you want to put
yes.
thing back up? Okay.
Right, everybody. I've got a very exciting announcement here. This is coming straight during the, what was I gonna say? This is because of the break. Through the break, something miraculous happened, guys. Ta-da! Look who it is! Look who's back! Look who is here!
My brain cells
Oh
are back.
my god! It's not Towers and Gods without Izzy reactions.
We're back.
We're back. We're so back, bro. We're so back. How are you feeling being back, Isaiah? You are muted.
You're muted.
OBS still doing it.
Oh,
Discord.
it turns out I was muted, so that's cool. That's cool.
Sorry,
They really had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. But
Gotta
we
humble.
back. We back.
Very good. Very good. Well,
Finally, I can stare at the screen and
share
we have the same thought.
those brain cells.
It's all right. We
I
got the
don't
link
have
though.
to
We got the link.
misinterpret lines by myself.
There you go. There you go.
I got you. I got you.
But yeah, with that said, let's hop back into things. So, yeah, as the five of you look around, 4 players plus Shion, you look around and this is a room made of crystals. Some of the crystals shining purple, some of them shining translucent, transparent, kind of like glass. So much so that you can almost make faint outlines of Ace and Friday below. Whatever has happened, the giant dome above you, the crystal must have risen into the air. The prism, you know. So Ace, you can even look up and you see there's just like this diamond in the sky above you, this giant prism floating above you, much larger than the one that you were encased in. So.
Must be nice. Could it be me?
And then you all turn and you see Galamot. Same expression as before. However, if anything, finally ready to fight you all. I need you all to roll initiative.
Well, she's
Yeah.
the back one before
What if I don't-
car.
What if I'm not interested in fighting them?
Then,
Can
I got
actually
news
say
for ya.
How
F off?
initiative works.
And suffer.
You still have to roll to not fight.
go ahead
Also
and
true.
He said, I politely declined, but thanks for the offer.
when you are ready. Oh, and highlight your token before you roll, if possible.
Okay, but
I'll
am I
do the
still
same.
damaged?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
I forgot.
Everything is
Okay.
still the same from before.
Guess whose token
You
disappeared
have to
again?
click
Cool,
on
cool.
the token.
Your
right?
token's
I'm glad I left everything like
Your
your
how I
token's
had
there.
it.
Here it is. Hello.
Um,
Oh, did I not move all of you? Give me a sec.
No.
I mean, I'm still seeing the altar.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
There we go.
Yes, the Sonic World.
Nice. Sonic World, let's go.
Okay, that initiative wasn't as good as previously.
Thank God. I mean, okay, good to know.
What the?
Oh, it didn't pull me up on a little thingamabob.
Wait, so it's click the token and then initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Galamot, what's going on, bro?
But
Okay.
hold up, is the initiative or the roll indicator there for anybody else? 'Cause it's not there for
I do
me.
see it. You rolled in that one. Oh, you're right. I didn't pull up the tracker. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I'll individually add them. It'll be just
Well,
fine.
god dang, we're starting off great here, folks.
Oh, kids, we're
one.
doing great. We're doing wonderful.
Oh, we're actually.
Yeah, this isn't really a. This is a very interesting round of initiatives for everybody.
So would Eden still be closer to
can't even-
Galamot? Because she's like super far away. Because she was like right up in his face.
Yeah, I'll put you
Okay,
there.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
You do turn order. I will.
What
Thank
do
you.
I do this again? I can't even.
So
You gotta click your token.
token.
I
and then click
did.
initiative on your character sheet,
Oh, I have to go into the. Okay.
and then it should just do a roll for you.
I think Brack is competing with Shion for the most amount of
At this point, it's kind of reaching. And the thing is, like, it's for every. We can all see it now. Like, it's in roll 20. We see you're doing the roll. And
I mean, you can always see. I would show you the.
no, I know. I'm just saying,
There
like,
we go.
it's not like roll 20 saved you. You know, although
the
you've
person that
always
didn't want to
rolled
fight
in roll
rolled
20.
good initiative.
I don't want to be a part of this at all.
Well, you are.
Woo. I think
God.
I think our plan will work best if we flank him.
All right, our turn order is
Let's see what they do
Wu,
first.
Eden, Jong, Galamot, Brack. Now, I want to point out that. Okay, I got to think about how I'm doing this.
Or I zoned that in too far.
Give me a sec to think about this. I had a thing, but now I got to think about it. Okay, I thought about it. Sorry, I had to make sure it worked.
No, you're good.
You notice that the crystals below you are kind of glimmering and shining a bit. So, Wu, Eden, and Jong, it's your turn. You can all take it together or separately, however you'd like.
Shoot.
So, he's like where he is. This is the extent of the whole room.
Yes.
Where are we, bro? Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna body reinforcement, and chill in my spot. Actually.
All right, let me add an aura around you here for 3 turns. You have Shinsu reinforcement. We still have Eden and Jong. You know what? I forgot to roll for Shion.
Wait, do I get anything with that roll? That doesn't seem right.
What? No, you don't. You only roll when you take damage.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. It's a bit. Yeah. For that one, that's how it works. All right, Shion, let's see what you got. 16 for Shion. I didn't do the tracker thing, but whatever. We'll just add her. Oh no, I did. Okay, nice.
She can join us.
That's true. Yeah, that means it's her turn as well. Okay. So, what are Eden and Jong up to?
I gotta click on this.
Hold
I'll let you know in just a second, brother.
We got to keep things moving.
I know. Eden is going to. I mean, she's within 10 feet, so I'm assuming I can do Heartstopper, right?
Yes, you can.
All right, she's gonna quick hot switch the heart for the spear.
All right.
And she's going to do Terka style Heartstopper.
Alrighty, go ahead and
Find
make
it
the
in my
roll.
box of goodies. This one. Come on.
Oh,
21 to hit.
I'll show you guys here. 21, that hits. So you go ahead and roll for
holy
damage, and then
crap.
I have to make a con saving throw
Oh boy. He's gonna pass.
for Galamot. Let's see what happens here.
Oh my gosh!
As you guys can see,
What's up,
That is max damage. It's 36s.
Max damage!
What is happening?
36s, demon
Wait,
boy,
wait. What is this? I feel bad for Milios. Milios could only dream of rolls like this.
What?
Come on now, let's be civil. Let's not throw shots.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Right,
You're right. I'm sorry. I feel bad. It's blowing my mind. I'm sorry.
He's like, that's a good rule. So she Emilio sucks
You're
at
right.
this
You're
game.
right. That was too far. I'm sorry. I formally apologize. All right. So yeah, I mean, that's a lot of freaking damage. He does pass the Constitution saving throw. So.
Ooh!
You just rolled maximum damage. Okay. I'm sorry.
I can still be mad. It's fine. No, it's all good.
I suppose.
I look. I rolled 666 against Demon Daddy. I'm pleased with this.
Ooh, that actually is very poetic. Very, very poetic.
Because guess who's the actual demon?
Okay. However, well, after you strike him, he appears over here.
Scared.
And I actually have to adjust something. I think these the field length is a bit off. Let me fix this a little bit. Okay. Should be good now. Should be more accurate. Okay. He warps over to the other side. Shion's gonna take this opportunity to run up to him, and she's gonna start punching. She's gonna start throwing hands. All right, Shion, let's see what you can do. So, first attack. Natural 20.
Girl power!
Okay.
Girl power!
Okay.
Girl
Girls got
power!
together before this fight and said, not today.
Wow. All right. And then the second attack from Shion is a dirty 20. What the hell is happening? All right.
Bro.
Let's go, ladies.
So let's roll for damage here.
Get out of here.
For a total of 20 damage, she starts pummeling Galamot.
Let's go! That's already 42 damage on his
Golly.
butt.
Oh, you know what? Wait.
Oh no! Do you have some sort of?
Wait. It's actually, no. I have to be fair. I have to be fair.
I don't like fair.
I have to be fair. She hits him. She hits him with the crit, and then he warps over here. So the second punch does not land.
Where? Show it on the map.
It's on the map. It's on the map, bro. Come on, chill. Calm down.
It picks or it didn't happen.
He warps over here. All right.
Okay. So I was. Okay.
So how much damage does she actually get then?
12.
That's interesting.
12 damage. 12 damage.
Oh, it had the attack.
20.
Yeah, let's do something.
Well, he hit her once and then he warped over here. Okay. Jong, you're the only one that hasn't taken your
I'm just saying.
Unless there's some bonus actions, feel free to shout those out.
I'm gonna move here. Wait, whoops.
Shion's gonna body reinforcement.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna use Light Sparker on my own body.
There we go.
And I'm gonna. Ooh.
Yeah.
This will.
We gotta decide.
Ooh, I have an idea.
I know. All right. I'm gonna. What's the distance? I don't think I have the distance to do this.
You do.
All right. I'm gonna use Bolt Trap, and I'm gonna put it.
Put it near me.
Yeah.
Well, it can only go here, so I'm gonna put it right here.
Yeah. Good move.
Let me see.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, right
Can
here.
you move Bolt Trap after you set it though?
I sure can.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, I can.
Cool.
Oh shit.
All right, the bolt trap has been laid. Let me. Oh god, these colors are making it hard to enlarge. There we go. And then we'll shrink it like that. Okay, perfect. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Excellent, because that means it's Galamot's turn. All right. Let me take a look at this dude's sheet. All right. Cool. So the first thing he's going to do, he's going to mutter, "Void of Eternity."
Oh no.
Is that cute?
I think it is pretty cute. Thank you for noticing.
I mean, Galamot is pretty
Turning
cute,
into
you know what I mean?
Someone's Xehanort.
Oh, I did the... Alright. He creates a pool of darkness in this area. And I'll go ahead and put it in the chat, the details of what it does.
Oh.
It's pretty straightforward, but just for the sake of you all being able to reference it. Anybody who is within the pool has their speed halved. So keep that in mind. All three of you do constitute as being within the pool.
Can I clarify?
If we move out of it, are
yes.
we okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it what in that space regardless? Like if you're not on the ground, does that count?
If you're not on the ground, it does not count. Yeah, good point. Grounded. Grounded. Okay. But that's not all he does. He's then going to walk forward. And he's going to gaze at all of you. He sure loves to do that, doesn't he? It is reminiscent of Kyrie, though. I need Jong, Wu, and Eden to make a Constitution saving throw as he poison gazes in your direction.
How rude. I looked at him with charming eyes. Mine was way cooler.
I don't know, dude. Poison gaze is pretty cool.
I think batting my eyelashes in a cute way was
All
a little
right.
bit better.
To each their own, you know.
20.
29. 16. Wu, I'm afraid you are poisoned, my friend.
No.
By what? Explain.
For 2 turns. What do you mean explain? You're poisoned. So
Explain yourself. What is this?
So what poison
I'll put it in the
means?
chat.
For 2 turns, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh,
is what
I
it
don't plan
does.
to attack, so that's fine. I'm not getting like passively HP damage though.
No, poison is different in D&D. So
I don't care.
All right, perfect. All right, so next it is Brack's turn.
First, I notice how they're all just standing there in the goo, and Brack chucks his harpoon.
Sounds like a plan. Go ahead and make that attack roll, my friend.
Whoa. Okay, haven't been here in a while.
Come on, bro, please. Hey, that hits! That absolutely hits.
Let's go!
That is a 19.
Roll for damage, right?
Yep.
So then I will roll. Oh, flip that. Oh.
So, whoa. No. Scared me for a second. So, yeah, just click the name in the chat. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 5 damage to Galamot coming right up. The harpoon lands.
My harpoon lands right here,
Yep,
right?
yep.
One with the poon.
All right. And then suddenly, Brack is behind Galamot.
Hello
However,
there, Undertaker.
as soon as you hit him with the spear, he warps over here.
Oh, buddy.
Scaredy cat.
He doesn't pay you mind. He's looking around the whole arena at all 5 of his combatants. Is there any way we can stop him from doing that?
We can use it to our advantage. Jong, move your bolt trap to one of the...
Ruka put in our chat, whack-a-mot.
Let's go!
Are you putting me on blast, man? I'm not here.
That's funny, it's funny.
You're not wrong.
You ain't allowed to look at the chat when I'm in there.
Oh my
So
god.
Ian's gonna step.
Get
Ian's
out of
gonna
there.
step out of the pool.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh,
step
hold
out.
on. Something happens at the start of this turn. You're back here. Alright. Everybody who is standing on a purple tile, take damage. Let me go ahead and roll that.
Bro. Okay, Brack is diagonal, so do he take half damage or do he take full damage?
You know what I was gonna do for this?
We're gonna flip a
I was
coin.
gonna say who, like, if whatever one you're more on, but you're like literally half and half, and I figured that wouldn't happen, but it happened. So we can flip a coin. We can flip a coin. That sounds fine. Does someone have a coin that we can flip?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
I am not.
What is the
Out of
rule?
all
What-
my props, you asked for
Just-
a coin.
So
I mean, we
go ahead and
could
call
use
it.
Google.
Go ahead and call it. That's true. Go ahead and call it, Milios.
Heads.
All right, so heads is 1, tails
Right.
is 2.
Sure.
Yeah. Roll. It's a 2.
So I'm sorry. You take damage, my friend. All right.
I try to help.
It is what it is.
Perfect. Okay, I forgot to add this to his sheet, so I'm just going to manually do it here. Everyone in purple tile takes 4 damage.
All right.
Go ahead and take 4 damage.
Love to see
All right,
it.
now it's your turn. So that's Jong,
right.
Eden, Shion, and Brack who take 4 damage. Woo,
And Galamot.
you are spared.
Oh wait, probably not.
Of course not. You think?
What do
I'm just
you mean, brother? What do you-
Why would Galamot
Like
take
10 minutes ago,
damage?
Talking about Shion's rules.
That
list
is
and
so
dodging damage
silly.
that.
All
Ridiculous.
right, so
But wait, really?
He will be
above.
close, but he's not that.
I do
dumb.
want to say you can roll body reinforcement, Woo, if you want. You can roll body
I
reinforcement.
already did. It's applied.
Oh, okay.
Are you saying I
did
should do it again?
roll it in chat, like so you take less damage here. You know what I mean? I'll do it for
I
Shion
already
as well.
did.
Oh, you want to just use the previous roll?
Yeah.
Okay, so take minus
Those are
2.
2.
All right, take minus 2. Shion will take minus 1.
Okay.
Okay, so above the table strategy with this turn crew, Eden is gonna do something big, and he's probably gonna move. So if you want to put like a bolt trap on one of these little convenient red dots where he's teleporting around,
Yeah.
we might be able to get a little bit too far.
I'm already gonna do that. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so she's gonna power up that shot. Y'all do what you need to do, and then she's gonna let loose. Okie dokie. I gotta get my spell slot counter. So I know what I'm gonna do. Y'all do what you need to do, and then I'm gonna go.
All right. Woo, Shion, Eden, and Jong.
Don, what's the plan?
All right. We need to. If this plan's gonna work, we need to know where he's gonna move.
I don't think he's locked on yet. I think we position him a little bit first.
No, that's what I'm. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna work to get a few bolt traps out to cut off his access to most of these spots, and that'll corner him in to at least 1 or 2. That way, we can a little bit more accurately gauge where he's gonna end up.
I have enough slots to lock him down for a second. I'm just gonna do like some OG stuff that I haven't done in no way in a long time. Mizaru summon.
Mizaru.
What do I have to? I just roll animal handling, right? And then,
Yes.
okay.
What? Oh no, buddy. What's his face? What's his
Nothing.
face?
Huh?
He didn't crash the stream this time. He's okay.
No, everything's fine. Mizaru's chill.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm making a grimace,
What did he
Woo. I'm just
do?
making a grimace. Go ahead and roll. Oh, wait, I have to roll. Wait, can you click the monkey, though, first so I know?
No, I just have to do an animal handling roll.
Okay.
To summon though, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yep.
I was trying to make sure.
Yeah, that's
Are
right.
you still at disadvantage for that?
Disadvantage?
Yeah, because poisoned is disadvantaged for attack rolls and ability checks.
Ooh,
That's true. Yeah, it is ability checks, too. Thank you for the reminder. So, yeah, you are so... That's 1 tick of poison after your turn is done.
So it would be a 9, right? Total?
No, just roll again.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
You take
the
the lower of the
worst
two
one, I
rolls.
took the
Right,
worst
so
one.
it's 10, which... What is the DC for the Mizaru thing?
12.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So unfortunately, the poison does impact your ability to summon Mizaru.
No, it doesn't. It wouldn't happen.
I'm trying to. I'm being in lore. I'm trying. I'm adding flair and style. There's a reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I failed. I think for now I'm just gonna maintain my position because I think it's favorable.
Just gonna remain where you are.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not reacting to moving.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Shion's gonna look towards you, Jong, as if you're right next to each other. Do you have any plan?
Yeah. So he's gonna fill her in on what he just was talking to Wu about. Basically, he's gonna try and bottleneck him into 1 or 2 spots.
Yeah.
And so that being said, he's gonna move. Wait. Distance. Okay. I'm gonna move this bolt trap
All right.
Here, right on top of this
Alrighty,
point.
I'll move it over there.
And then I'm gonna summon another bolt trap, and I can't get it all the way, but I'm just gonna put it here for now.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Cool. So Shion's gonna kind of acknowledge that. Go ahead, Eden.
No, I was gonna say, is everybody done doing their stuff? She's kind of holding it until everybody does their things.
Wait, I might just abuse.
Okay, let me mark. Okay, so that's minus 1 for this, 2 out of 3, 1 out of 2, and then 2 out of 3. So Shion is going to go over here, but stay away. Kind of gauge the situation.
Okay.
So it's up just you, Eden.
All right, it's just me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Quick hot swap again. She's gonna put the spear down real fast, and she's going to summon her Shinsu bow, and with Shinsu crackling around her, she's gonna pull this big old spear across this bow.
All right.
Precision style double-tailed spear.
The devil tail is back.
And she's
That
gonna
sounds
try. Look, double-tailed spear versus Demon Daddy, it kind of works.
I guess so. Now that I think about it. All right.
I just need it to work.
It's fair.
Come on, buddy. Come on. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
4d12 piercing.
So we're rolling
Come on,
damage.
max roll. That's really good. I'll take it.
Sorry?
42
truth. Speak your truth.
You should have just gone on a date with me. We didn't have to end this way.
He'll have
Please
no
tell me
fear
she
like
says
a
that
woman
again,
scorned. I love it. I'm here
Okay.
for it.
Right.
I just wanted to let people know this is a D12, 4D12. She rolled 12, 12, 8, and 10. On top of the 6, 6, 6 earlier.
Damn,
Power of
Galamont.
love.
The eyes are charming, looking real nice right now,
Lonely,
Galamont. Huh?
damn it.
Holy
She's
Looking real nice
crap.
right about now.
What is
Should've
happening?
conceded there, buddy.
To my wildly
Gold said,
charms is
speak
what
your
it
truth,
is."
Hannah. Speak your truth.
All right, and then okay, hold on. So now I gotta roll the damage dealt to me.
Now
One
move to
That
moment.
is true. So for every 10 that is dealt, Eden does take a repercussion.
12. Every
Sorry,
12.
12. Thank you.
Hold on. Let me do some quick math.
And then he also has to do like a...
Fortitude divided by 12. So I need to roll 3d4.
3d4. Let's roll maximum damage here, right? Let's see some maximum damage. Let's see 12 damage, right? Okay, 7. Respectable. It's about average, right? Cool. Yeah. So you take 7 damage and repercussion from the attack. Now he has to do something, correct? Can you remind me?
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna get pinned,
you
potentially.
need to make a dex save.
Dex save. Ooh. All right, Galamot. Let's see what you got. Sorry, I have advantage on. Okay.
That's okay.
22, so he succeeds.
Ooh, okay, so he's not.
You did 42 damage.
Shut up!
You did 42 damage.
This is my top 10, and I'm out of level 4 spell slots now,
Okay.
so I don't have it anymore.
Fair enough.
So.
Okay.
Where does he teleport to?
So he
'Cause
teleports,
as soon as he teleports
up here. However, there's a bit of an explosion that happens. Go ahead and roll damage. Sorry?
So while he's moving, Eden's going to use her movement to get to back away.
Cool.
Because that was the whole point.
Yep.
Is if he teleported to that one, she was going to move away.
Yeah, that works great. I need Zhang to roll damage on the lightning trap.
Do I have to do the D10 plus initiative rolls, or just clicking bolt trap does that? Right? Is that
just click bolt trap? So yeah, it tells the damage there. Yeah, that works.
okay?
So 12
That's
damage.
I didn't know
done.
if I had to do both rolls or.
Yeah, that one's a little different. Yeah, 12 damage. Yep. Sounds good.
Okay.
So the explosion happens as soon as he steps onto that tile. Okay.
And he does a cool backflip backwards.
Ooh, okay, let's
Style
go.
points.
I gotta.
Like I said, you could have made it easy, Galamont, but you decided to be stupid.
The chat said that Eden has flashbacks, the same way that like Wu and the Eyeball had flashbacks of like in a universe.
yeah, totally.
That out in the chat.
Oh, there's a world.
Oh.
There's a world.
There was a world, but not anymore. Eden's on her single girl era now, so.
Let's go. Shout out.
Yeah.
Respect.
He's like, oh, I just realized you ain't shit.
AKA
though,
my
man."
lonely
Damn,
era.
that's crazy. That's so crazy.
No. Hold your head up high. Hold your head up high, Eden. So it's now Galamot's turn. And Galamot has noticed something. That there's a threat here that he's starting to pick up on. And it may or may not be the person who played the harp, used the eyes of charming, did 42 damage with the spear. He just glares towards you. And for the first time, he kind of flexes.
Hand movement to like bring it on.
Oh, okay. I like it.
She got taunt him.
He's gonna jump over to you.
My arms are very
I couldn't
comfortable, bro.
I couldn't think of
They're
a really
very
great name for this move, so I called it.
Eden is a good cuddler.
Good to know.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to describe his move, and I just hear Hannah saying that Eden's a good cuddler.
I'm sorry, what?
We about to hug it out? What's going on?
Did we just skip to the end of the fight? What's going on here?
Look, if you wanted to hug it out, she'd be down.
Okay, so I couldn't think of a great name for this move, so I called it Chivalric Smackdown. So,
That's not very chivalrous, Thor.
It's Galamot lore.
Yeah, I think putting Smackdown after kind of feels the chivalry.
He's gonna punch you 3 times. That is a 19, 28, and 22.
Joseph, what do you think?
Let's roll for.
What do you think they did? Okay.
Boom, boom, and boom. That is oh my god. Okay, so that's gonna be 13 plus 12, 25 plus 9. That is 34 damage. Boom, boom, boom. And he punches. The last one is in the stomach, and there is.
So much for your fucking equality.
And there is. Wait, this is equality. What do you mean this is equality?
Is it?
He's living by his dream. This is true equality.
How?
I'm not gonna lie, 42 compared to 30. What was it?
It's true.
4.
It's true.
I mean.
However, his turn's not done. But yes, so that is.
Never mind. That's not equality. Then he should be done.
Rex said, "Wait, don't hurt me." What? No.
Okay, so then what he does, after damaging Eden, he warps back over here. And then he motions with his hand and moves the pool of void over to Jung and Shion over here.
That's rude.
Okay, that's his turn. Brack.
Mess him up, Brack.
My bad. I was muted.
You're fine.
So Brackums. Let's see.
Rock'em sock'em, buddy.
But yeah, the only thing I can do. I'm running from behind. He throws the harpoon again.
Throws it again. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. All right, whammo.
Unfortunately, misses. The harpoon lands behind him over here.
Dang, if I do what I want to do, he's just gonna move when someone hits him. Brack leaves the harpoon there.
Oh, interesting. I'll go ahead and add a harpoon token, just so we're all aware of where it's located.
And with that, Brack is going to...
I have the harpoon card from the card game.
Oh, hold on. Where is it? It's right there?
No, I'll
is
put
it close
it's
by?
like right here.
If I expand the harpoon, could I do damage to him? Like trip him up or something?
Sure. I mean, I would have you roll for it.
All right,
you know?
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So let's do. What would that be?
I just do a normal attack.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do that. That's a fun idea.
Get clipped up.
Wow. Well done. So
Brack just chuckles a little bit,
Yeah.
and then he just does like the Joe's boxing laugh. The harpoon expand.
He kind of dodges the attack like it's nothing, but then he gets slashed from behind from the harpoon. Go ahead and just roll as if it's a normal attack roll damage. Obviously, you had to expend something to expand the harpoon, so I think that's fair. Normal attack damage. 8 damage. Let's go.
It hurt more to fall than it did to get poked.
And then he warps down here. Yeah. Is that your turn?
Yeah, Brack ends his turn.
The
Did
tile.
Eden die?
Sorry?
Where is she?
Where did Eden go? Why does this always happen? Why does your token
Bro,
always
20
disappear?
just don't like Eden.
He
All
punched
right.
me out of the crystal.
Oh, let me add Eden's token again. Oh my god.
I'll catch you. I'll catch you.
I think you were on the purple tile, is that right?
I was on the purple tile. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I was like, where did she go?
So Galamot warps over here, and then the tiles begin to glow. But this time, it's the glass tiles that light up. Everybody who is on a glass tile must take damage. I'm going to now roll for... Yep, it's another coin. You didn't move a single inch. Well, I mean, we said before that it was a purple tile. I think we just say he's still on the purple tile because he hasn't moved.
Okay.
So,
all right, cool.
So that means that Zhang and Wu have to take 6 damage. Go ahead and take 6 damage for me. If you want a body reinforcement.
Do I get that like discount or no?
Yep, just go ahead and like click it again.
Okay.
Yep, and you'll get the discount again. It is now Wu, Xion, Eden, and Zhang's turn again. And I'll move the void back over here.
Question.
Yes.
If Eden used Ray of Arrows,
Mm-hmm.
could she shoot them one at a time so as he teleports she could re-aim, or does she have to aim all of them at once and then shoot?
Sorry, say that again?
So
Yes.
he's teleporting around.
Mm-hmm.
If she aims one of the Ray of Arrows at him where he's at now,
I see.
and he teleports to another place because she shouldn't shoot the next one, and then he teleports to another one and she re-aims and takes the next one.
Ooh, okay. This is an interesting question. I see what you're saying. So, the move description says you make the rolls at the same time, but I'd be willing to like have you try to finesse it and like hold them back and like try to shoot them all over the place. I would say maybe like roll Arcana for me. If you fail the roll, you have to fire them at the same time. You know what? Let's try that.
Okay.
I'll give you a DC of like 12.
Okay. So that's my question.
Okay.
Because my other question is gonna be a private chat question.
Well, alrighty, my DMs are waiting. That sounded weird.
Looking for it in our thing. Okay, I found it.
Once again, I'm not okay. I won't say it, Ruka. This is our private discussion.
You guys can know.
You're making me laugh.
No. You can say that on blast.
Okay. Ruka said it's okay. Zhang and Xion are used to moving at a slower pace.
Damn.
All right. So what am I clicking?
I feel like that was worth saying. Just click body reinforcement in your character sheet.
But I already did that. So like, am I?
But you click it again because it rolls the D4 when you click it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you -1 off of the attack.
I see.
Yeah. Alrighty. Did you send the message, Anna?
I'm typing.
Okay.
This is the usual task that I put in chat, like as an audience.
That's
member,
true,
but
right? Now
you're
you're
my face, and
you're
I'm like,
sharing
shoot,
it with
God,
all of
what is
us. It hasn't gone away. Okay. I have received the message. I repeat, I have received the message. I must now read the message. Let's see what's happening. Oh, we never figured that out, did we?
No, and I forgot, and my brain's a noodle, so it hit me because I'm hurting.
Okay.
I'm in pain.
Ah, that's tough. I'll say for now level 3. Let's say level 3 for now.
Level 3. Okay.
Yes.
All
that
right.
seems fair, I think.
25.
We'll say level 3. However, there's a surge within all of you as you're fighting against Galamot here. The 4 pillars of Aesir, right? Just by coincidence,
boy.
Ace is not even with all of you, plus Xion. And as you're fighting Galamot, each of you feels this kind of like surge rising up within you as the battle gets more and more heated, as he's taking it more and more seriously. You feel like you can confidently use fate powers. So I'm just letting you know. Shout out to you guys.
Well,
Fate
that
powers are
changes
unlocked.
everything.
Say less.
That changes
You're fine.
everything. Oh, and Joe, if
Wait, is
if
this
I
still
do-
our turn though?
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't done anything yet.
Yep. Everyone
If
but
I
Brack.
do
Wait,
use
woo,
the
brother, I
thing we
need you
just
to
talked-
check your DMs.
Okay, let's let that happen. What's up, Hannah? There's so much
I was
happening.
saying, so it was a level 3 spell slot as the rule. However, is it an action, a bonus action,
It's
reaction?
an action
What?
for sure.
It's an action. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Answer Isaiah. I got to chew on something for real quick.
Well, that's between those two.
Oh, those. Two
They're
are
figuring something out, but we have to. I'll give you guys like a few
think-
more
Who's in 5
seconds.
Is anybody in 5 feet of
If
Galamot?
you, I think you wait like until this turn resolves,
Okay.
and then you
Sounds
do. I
good.
think you do the same thing, but just wait until the rest of the turn resolves.
Okay.
So if I
next
do
turn.
a move, that's not going to mess you guys up. So if I
No.
attack him.
No.
I think it helps us to see where everything lands at the end of the turn before
Okay.
we get trying to do. Yeah.
Got it. So like next time around, you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, first of all, I'm gonna move to get the hell out of this crap.
Yep.
And
You might want to move.
Shion's gonna move as
then
well.
I'm gonna move this bolt trap right over onto your boy. Standing
Zoop. As soon as he moves, he's gonna explode.
Director.
And then I think.
Dude, Bolt Trap,
I don't have any.
it has had such utility with you over the series. Like, it's really cool, actually. Like, I don't know. It's
mean,
it's
it's a
fun.
dope move.
It's fun seeing
It's a
how
dope
often
move.
it's worked into the battles. You know, it is a pretty dope move.
Because he doesn't really have that many ranged attacks either, so it works as like, it lets him
Right.
deal damage from a distance.
Right. Or if he can't like do damage in a turn, he can like kind of pre-plan doing damage later.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's come up with a decision.
I'm ready to roll. Is everyone else ready to roll?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we can all do this simultaneously, I think.
All right. You're gonna see flames look at Enan's body because she's totally not in bad shape, and she's going to. Oh, is this not in the thing?
It's not. I'm sorry. I forgot to add it.
That's okay. I can
Manually
read
roll?
it off the sheet.
Okay.
All right. So people who were around at the old workshop battle, you're gonna start to see the flames start to look like dripping magma, and in Eden's hand, a knife made of magma is conjured, and she is going. Well, she doesn't have to yell at anybody to get out of the way.
Wait. I can do the thing.
Yeah, flash the thing. Whee! I'm a dragon.
Let's go.
I am the dragon in the dungeon. Fear me, roar! Woo! So did he teleport after getting hit by the bolt trap?
He hasn't been hit by the bolt trap yet.
Yeah, he doesn't get hit to it until he moves to another spot.
Right.
Very fine, very fine. Okay, so you're gonna see this magma knife conjure in her hand. You're gonna see like her eyes go back to that bloody red
Yep.
that you saw against Fincy. And she's going to slam this knife through her flame shinsu at the boy over here because she's kind of mad at him.
Okay.
So I need old Galifot to
Okay.
He punched me. I'm angry now. I need him to make a dexterity saving throw, and I need him to make an intelligence saving throw.
All right.
This is risky, y'all. This is really risky.
Dexterity and intelligence. Let's see what happens.
Please fail both. Kyrie did.
Dexterity
Kyrie did.
is gonna be 14.
That's below the DC.
Intelligence
right? Everything's DC.
is 20.
Dang it.
So he fails
Okay.
the dex. Yes.
All right. So target takes 3d6.
Alrighty.
All right. So I'm gonna do 3d6 real quick. 3d6. Yeah. Only 11. That's really, really bad.
11 damage. However, when the flames strike him, the lightning trap also explodes. Jong, roll for
John,
damage.
please roll big.
And it happens at the same time. I'm counting it as the same instance of damage here. Just for the record.
Where is it? There it is.
So plus 11. So it's 11 plus 11 the flames and the lightning combining to create something crazy. As Galamot warps over here. However, you notice that after the attack, he starts coughing and gets down on his knees. His hand is shaking. What did you do?
Those are the powers Kyrie wanted. I should have listened.
Impossible.
Eden is going to use her movement and seeing that he's on the purple path, he's going to take a step and get off the board.
All right, sounds good.
I can't afford to take extra damage.
Shiona's gonna just move over here. Now, Wu, what are you going to do?
Well,
or John, yeah, either of you.
Before,
yeah.
Or I mean, like, I guess it'd be at the same time. Doesn't matter. But I want to shoot a bang at him.
Let's go. Bang attack.
Is that on my sheet here?
Yeah, it is. It should be. Let me double check though.
I'm gonna see if I can do this.
Let me see. Yeah, feel free to do that. So.
Oh, it is. It is. I found it.
Okay.
12.
Wait, let me make sure though. He has to saving throw.
Oh, it is it? Oh, I forgot it was.
You know, it's weird. I feel like it didn't used to be. I don't know. So he's gonna make the deck.
Well,
yeah, I don't remember that,
but it is different now.
For some reason, we had it that way. Wait. Let me double check your sheet.
No, it's not even on here.
Oh, hold on, because no. So we added that because he has the option to he can shoot more than one.
Yes.
And so he can like if there's two enemies, he can choose to like target two people or like kind of focus one.
Right. So that's the first bang. So he has to make 2 saves.
Bang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got to make.
Got it. So let me make the roll here. So the sorry, I was gonna roll for. I was on your sheet, ready to roll for Jong. Okay. So his first roll is 15. So that's a
15,
fail.
So he does not beat the first one.
Right.
And then I'll do another one.
All right. This one though, he's gonna roll intelligence. I'm gonna have him roll intelligence because they can choose which one.
Does he get to pick? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, are you picking or am I picking?
I'm picking. Creatures take half damage. Oh.
It says targets must make a dex or intelligence hit, but
yeah, it's their choice. So the way that I have this in canon, remember when Bomb fights Quattro and they're like having a bang battle and Quattro like summons his own bangs to stop the bang attack and he's like, oh, I have more bangs than you, so I can block your bangs. That's like my reasoning for it. So
I see.
They can choose which one. So for the first one, he chose Dex. For this one, I'll choose Intelligence. He succeeds. So 12 damage.
So,
right?
But why does it automatically roll a Dex save then for me?
Because it's a saving throw. I mean, so saving throws automatically roll the damage.
I'm rolling the saving throw. That's what it would really. But like, is that how it works when I use the fan though? Like, that's really what it boils down to, dude. Like
the fan, I always have to double check. But yeah, it's dex saves. So it automatically rolls it because most dex save stuff you take half damage on a fail anyway. So you're almost always doing damage anyway. Almost always.
But again, to that point, should the damage be higher when it succeeds? Because it doubles. It's a double counter.
With the fan? We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
We can talk about balanced stuff later.
I mean, yes, we can, but that's how it exists currently.
What do you mean?
It should be double damage.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
if it's countered, like so, like if
I see what you're saying. If you succeed, or if they fail, you succeed. Yeah.
If they fail and I succeed, yes.
Yeah, we can figure that out for sure.
I thought that's how it existed.
Me too.
Okay, yeah.
If it's not there, then I guess it's not. I thought that's how it was too.
Yeah, that's how I thought it was too.
Okay, but go ahead, Wu.
So, did it succeed?
I don't. You didn't roll anything. What are you doing?
Wait. What do I have to roll on this chart?
Well, what are you doing? The fan?
Yeah, but
like, what
first of all, did Jong succeed?
Yeah, Jong hit him with a bang.
Yeah. So I'm rolling fan. Then I don't think I have it.
Yeah, I don't have it in here.
You're trying to use the fan
are you countering?
on the bangs?
Well, that was the plan, right?
No, not on the bangs though. Wait for next turn. Yeah. Don't use it on the bangs. Don't use it on the bangs.
Okay, I was a little confused for a sec. Now, you are poisoned
Sorry,
for one more
I didn't-
turn, Woo. You are poisoned for one more turn, so keep that in mind as well.
Right, which affects my roll, right? But it
Yeah.
doesn't affect like what I'm. Okay.
Yeah, you have disadvantage. So, what do you want to do?
Oh, for me, I'm just gonna stay in position, bro.
Stay in position, all right.
I really have nothing.
Sounds good. Okay. So Galamot is a little angry after what happened. The void disappears. Let me zoom out so I can do this right. He's going to instead not teleport or warp or whatever, but he's going to like dash towards the middle of this prism. And he's going to start like kind of like ducking down, tucking in his arms, and the whole prism starts to shake. And you feel an energy drawing in towards him. And I added this like cool little aura around him just so he's easier to kind of pick apart and spot. But this aura, imagine that it's expanding. It's expanding around him, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, okay?
Oh, boy.
So drawing from Galamot, who's in the center, it's expanding around him. Okay, Brack, your turn.
Man, turning into Osiris, the consumed king. All right. Let me, well, if he's gonna be right there, getting ready to scream Ocelot, I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
I'm going to recall the harpoon.
Zoop. You get your harpoon back.
Oh, that screaming ain't gonna save you there, big fella.
I'm gonna give you advantage on this.
We're going with the hood.
Oh, I see. Crashing Gale. So he has to make a strength save. Let me go ahead and do that real quick.
You know, go ahead and give him disadvantage. You know you want to.
I'll give him disadvantage. That's a.
Oh.
That is a 7. That is a 7. So the disadvantage came in clutch.
Get him!
Alrighty. So that's gonna be.
Wait,
Oh,
the first one be the damage since it was 13.
Oh yeah,
I
for
didn't
sure.
even realize that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
skip
Again,
that.
saving throw. Yeah. So that's 13 damage. Absolutely. He kind of like grimaces, but he continues to charge in the center of this area. Anything else that you do?
Brack just leans in. Kyrie don't care about you. And then he just leans back.
Takes a d4 of mental damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now I need everybody. Okay, well, here we go again. You know what? I'm going to ask you, Jong, what tile are you on?
How about you tell me which tiles?
No.
Jong, say glass.
Which tile are you
Jong, say
on?
glass.
Which tile?
I'm gonna say he is. I would say he's technically on. Wait, how do I? This tile.
Tile.
Purple or light blue? Yeah.
Light blue.
He's on light blue?
I would say more than any of these other ones here.
Thank you for being honest. I was just saying it was like which one you wanted, and I think that this works too. I need everybody who's on a light blue tile to.
Oh my god!
Literally everybody.
It's literally everybody. Oh, there's a gimmick. Okay, whatever. Okay.
I figured out the gimmick, man. I've been every time.
Out the gimmick. It was purple, then light blue, then purple. That's what I thought.
That is an interesting theory. All right, everybody who take three. Everybody who's on light blue take 3 damage. Shion and Wu can roll body reinforcement to take even less.
If I forego that, can I use it for another turn?
No, it's only for 3 turns.
It's only for 3 turns.
You can re-up it.
I'll roll body reinforcement.
Shion gets -4, so Shion takes 0 damage. Queen.
What was that? 3 damage?
Yeah. 3 damage, and then Wu can take less when he rolls for the body reinforcement.
We're still healthy.
And as Galamot continues to yell... Oh, Wu takes 0 damage as well. Congratulations. Meanwhile, all right. Thank you, Ace, for bearing with us. Crazy fight happening in the prism. You're hearing yells and screams and all kinds of chaos coming from this floating rock in the sky and in the palace.
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure everything's
No, she's panicking. Fine. Continue.
So,
yeah.
As this happens, now, you just attacked Friday and tried to steal his staff. And let me see if this music works. This works, yeah. Okay. So, you just tried to attack Friday. He's now kind of away from you, warping the staff to himself. You get the impression that it wasn't necessarily the you hitting him, which, like, hurt him and caused him to cough up blood. It was him summoning the staff towards himself. That, like, after he did that, he started coughing up blood. Even if I have to kind of retroactively say that. So, he's leaning on it. I'm sorry. And he turns back to the statue. I'm sorry. And he starts channeling again.
Whoa. That's not being sorry. That's still doing the thing.
You have a lot of pretty words, but they're not enough to convince me. I can't. I have to protect her.
You're literally doing it. Oh my gosh. And she's going to try to intervene where she can.
Yeah.
But also being mindful that he is weak and she doesn't want to kill him. Yeah.
But now he's prepared. So what do you want to try to do?
How is he holding the staff?
I'm going to say he's holding it in one hand, and then his other hand is, like, above the orb, channeling the power, like this,
Like that?
Like that.
I think she's going to try to get behind him and use his own strength and his own grip against him to flip the bar horizontal and push it against his neck like a chokehold.
Sick, okay.
Like she has control of she's trying to gain control of his body, basically, from behind.
Let's go sleight of hand.
Okay.
Oh, and someone sent me a Discord message. Oh boy.
A 7, wow.
No.
That's awful.
A 7?
And a 7, that's a -1. I mean, nat 1.
That was bad, yeah. That was a nat 1.
Okay, that was a nat 1.
That's a
Oh
7.
my god. I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
show everybody on screen here. Oh my goodness.
That
So
was a nat 1 plus.
No, Ruka.
So
The dice give it, then take it
you move
away.
towards Friday, but he is on alert, and he slams the staff into the ground and kind of pushes you back. There's like a force that bounces you back. Stay away! And you hear the fighting coming from the crystal. You know, he's pushing you away. I can say that you're like trying, and like he's seemingly stopping you.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like a continuous thing that's happening. And you can tell he's just focused on his goal. It's all he has left. It's all he can do with the remaining life force that he has. But then, you hear a window shatter. A window shatters, and something comes flying out of one of the stained glass windows of the palace. And it's kind of like a moment where like he turns towards it almost like in slow motion as this figure flies towards Friday. It's a knight covered fully in armor, wearing a helmet so you can't see who it is, and they immediately start flying towards Friday.
Ace is gonna try to run and cover him. Get out of the way, you coward!
Sorry, I'm trying to find something here. Yeah, okay, here's what we'll do. Let's try this. No. I'm sorry. We'll do this. Okay, so the figure flies towards Friday, but you step in. What do you try to do?
She's going to try to, if she sees a figure in this like split moment, using her instincts to protect, she's going to lunge forward and try to basically get, rotate Friday around so that she's in that direct, like, back to the night type of thing.
Okay.
To deflect an initial blow.
Sure. When you do that, the knight stops and just falls to the ground. Move.
Why?
I have questions for him. And the knight
Great.
removes the helmet. And you see Princess Freya, but now clad in armor.
Hey, let's go!
Oh, thank goodness.
I was wrong. Lady Lake has hands. I apologize.
Yo, this kind of fire. Do it, Lake. Kill him.
Oh dear.
Please
Ace
move. I don't want to hurt you.
Clear mind, Freya. One of you has to have one.
You can tell that Friday, now that he sees Freya! Freya! And his face like softens. Ace, move. I won't harm him. Yet. This is between me and him.
I know. She'll slowly back up.
You can tell it was hard for her to do that.
She knows.
She like holds out Fimbulwinter but doesn't strike him. How could you, Friday? You were my friend. Much more than Henry or Arthur or anyone. I trusted you. And you can tell that he's hurt. It was the only way. The only way. I know what you're doing. I figured it out. I've realized you're sacrificing the lives of the very people you're trying to protect, using the people of Enderroh as sacrifices for a false god. He's not false. I spoke to him. I saw him. I know it was real. You have to believe me. I know it, Freya. And she's just in disbelief. You would follow him over your people, over your friends, over me. More than anything, I'm doing this for you. She looks down, holding back tears. Why must everyone betray me? Ace, I have to stop him.
He's already dying, Freya. Don't end it like this.
I have to. If I let him continue, my people are in jeopardy.
I don't think he's the one you have to beat. She motions to the fight going on above them. He says that he can save everyone. He offered help.
Friday. Whatever it is you're channeling, what is its purpose? What are you achieving? It's okay, Luca. I know it's sad. I know. It's okay.
Luca, I know.
It's
Me and you,
okay.
buddy.
It's okay. I won't hide anything from you. I would never hide anything. I'm bringing back a creature that will save our kingdom from Jahad. And yes, I'm using the people that Arthur sacrificed. But they were already dead. Their souls can fuel something greater for our future. A creature? And how can you guarantee that this won't harm Enderroh? Because he told me so. I'm sorry, Ace. As long as he's channeling that, I have to stop him. with or without your aid.
She just looks between them. I wish there was a solution that could preserve this. Friday, you're trying to wake up Rem. The thing that the Messiah, that those people rode in on? According to those pictures?
More accurately, it is the chosen beast of the Messiah. And once that creature has been returned and has awoken, so too may the Messiah return and help guide us to where Enderroh is always supposed to be.
Yuri's not coming back for you.
You don't know that?
Look at everything that you know about people, about the tower, even the little that you know. People like us are used for these purposes and then they are discarded, and the hero continues on, history rewritten, us, blank names, bodies. We don't matter to them, and we never will unless it's to serve their purpose. You're not saving anyone. You're dooming your city, your people who live in ignorance, to this fate for a man, for someone who's masquerading as a god.
Stop saying that.
A messiah.
Stop.
A messiah is not a savior, Friday. Words, names have meaning. He was never gonna save you. It's okay that you believe that he would, but he's not. Your queen needs you. The person in front of you who is real, who has stood by your side, and who is a person you care the deepest for, she's right in front of you and she needs you. Don't make her make the decision. Because I won't stop her.
He looks up, and you can't tell what he's thinking, what he's gonna say. Your words are sweet, yet they are poison. And he slams his staff down. And Freya, you know not what you speak, but I will save you.
Ace is gonna hit him with a card.
Sure, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Come on, land a charm card.
Shinsu Index.
You wanna draw? Yeah, let me pull these out.
Yeah. She's gonna Shinsu Index as Friday says that her words are poison. She doesn't want Freya to have to kill him herself. And so as he says that, her arm, she pulls King out, and he says her words are poison, and she Shinsu Index, and you see this greenish Shinsu start to warp around her as like a black ombre as she activates the poison Shinsu that she possesses to fire at him.
Sick. Okay. The card. Oh, well. After all that, I'm sorry. It was a 2, and I was like, sorry, huh? That's not a thing.
That's not in the deck.
Yeah, that's a problem. Can you go ahead and like make the roll on roll 20 for me? Oh, I guess you have to know the card. So
I have to have the card, yeah.
Yep. All right. I now have all the proper ones. I shuffle. Ace of clubs.
Amazing. Please don't roll bad. 16?
Wait. Oh, you have to roll. There's a general
Hold
roll
up.
first for the card.
Hold up. Where's the roll?
Yeah, there's a general.
Yeah, I see it. The cards, is it right?
No. So right below. Let me pull it up here.
Card ace.
So like, oh, maybe it's a mistake
there?
on my. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay,
So
15.
So 15. Okay. Ace fires the card. And Friday puts up a barrier. And the barrier gets shattered as this powerful ace card slices through it. And as the barrier shatters, you hear a blade sound effect. And Lake uses the opportunity to run in. But she says, "Don't worry. I won't kill him until I get answers." And she dashes in towards Friday with the barrier broken. And you get the feeling that she doesn't want to kill him, but she wants to stop him. And you've helped her achieve that goal, which she is grateful for. And her blade clashes as he holds up his staff. And they begin their struggle. Cutting back to the people inside the prism. Your fight is not over, friends. Your fight is not over.
I think we're going to die.
The aura around Galamot expands and expands and expands all around him. So as an example, it would look something like this. You know, you feel it, the pressure growing and growing and growing all around him. Okay, Wu, Xion, Eden, Zhang.
All right, Joe.
What's up?
It's time to use Radon.
Wow, 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 wow.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Nom nom nom.
Alrighty, so we actually have some art, some new art for this. Boom. Wait.
That's
Oh my
not
God,
it.
No. Wait. I have it. I
feel
swear.
gone wrong.
I swear I have
I
it.
feel gone wrong.
We have
Why
some,
must you do this to me?
guys. We have some new art. Yeah, there it is. Hey!
Has Zhang ever smiled?
He has now. He's ready to kill.
Dang. Yoshion. Yoshion.
You better be watching, Xion.
She's
Yoshion, when I catch you. When I catch you, Shion.
Alrighty. So Zhang activates the lightning pill, his whole body coursing with electricity. Sick. Alright.
And then I think we're going to activate Lanza de Luca first turn.
Alrighty, the spear starts forming near Zhang's body. It starts growing and growing and expanding. I'm gonna roll something with Xion here, just quickly. Okay.
That better be her charm effect. Sheesh.
It's not!
Dang it!
It's not! Come on, guys! Stop picking on her!
We're so anti-romance anymore. It's painful.
So she's gonna say, "What do we do about what he's doing?" Came out a little sloppy, but you get what she's saying.
Zhang is going to take a look over at Wu and just give him like another nod. We're good. And then he's going to turn back over to Xion. Simple. We put him down.
But okay, fine. Yeah, okay.
And then after he says that, he's going to take off and just attack him like with the spear. Like just use a...
Okay.
I guess like a... would be
yeah.
an unarmed attack because he has a spear.
Let's do
like
it.
A spear attack.
Sounds good. So I'll move you. Feel free to move in close to him.
Oh. Hold on. Do I? Yeah. Let me go over here. Okay. What? I don't have that on my. What's a spear attack?
Oh, do you? Oh, you know what? Just roll as if it was the katana for now, because I don't think I've added that.
Okay.
We'll just say.
Do you want my basic spear attack?
It would be.
It's okay, I think, for this. Okay. We'll just say it's piercing.
It would be the spear attack plus a d6. So do I just roll
Right, so just-
Katana and then do a d6?
Yeah, first we gotta see if it hits.
Okay. Boom.
Okay, the attack does not hit.
Oh, all right. Well, never mind.
Sorry. After all that build-up. Sorry. But the lance is still forming above, like, your shoulder. Was that what we said? It was kind of like...
He's just in his hand.
It's in his hands. Okay, he's holding the spear that's growing. Fair enough. Okay. How far is Shion here? Shion is going to bring out the wand again, and the Kelpie is going to launch her towards Galamot. Shout out to the Kelpie. I swear the workshop items are good. I swear they're good. I swear. And Shion is going to use Wagaba's Roar. Wait, Jong! Wait! Roll again! You have advantage. He's in this state where you have advantage. Because...
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
Reasons.
Okay. So, do the roll,
Eon.
like, with advantage, you mean?
Just roll it again. Just roll it again, as if
Okay,
you
okay,
were
okay.
getting a second chance. Oh my god. Deja vu. Well, all right. I'm glad I spoke up. It's 15 again.
Yeah, me too. Really changed the outcome of
for
that
sure.
interaction.
For sure.
All right.
You know,
Cool,
it's
cool.
glad we experienced that
No,
together.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
Me
love
too.
it.
Me too.
I love it. I love it.
Jesus. Cool. Okay.
We love it.
Okay, so Shion is now going to Wagaba's Roar. Let me make sure I do this right. A flurry of blows. How many does she do again? It's 3 attacks. A punch, a kick, and then a final backflip kick. Let's go. So first, and each one gets advantage. So let me toggle that. Well, that hits anyway. So first, second, third. Come on. This is the first time she's gotten the full effect. I don't think she's ever landed all 3 of Wagaba's Roar. Wowee. Okay. Brack can almost hear the Tiger Empress.
Needs to be disadvantaged. Though. That's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, the disadvantage helps.
Made it happen.
The disadvantage helps for sure. But basically, she like, it's kind of like a God of High School, like Jin Mori, like, you know, the 3 attacks kind of at the same time from all the 3 angles, sort of thing, all at once. Yeah. She does the punch, kick, backflip, kick. And because each one lands, she gets like a crazy effect that she's never had before. She deals an additional 2d10. What the frick?
Get your man.
Why is everything about John? All right, so let me do this here.
Not. She's cool.
Boom.
But
Boom.
we're also like, let's go.
Boom.
It's because it's Demon Daddy Simulator night. That's why.
And then I rolled. Okay. At least you're consistent.
for us.
Oh my god. Okay, this is crazy.
Let's
so
go,
Shion
ladies.
does 17 plus 12. That's
Girl
19.
boss.
36 damage. Yeah. She does
We're paying for
30.
dinner tonight.
No,
Wait,
girls.
no. Wait. Let me use a calculator because I'm bad at math. 8 plus 9 plus 12 plus 17. No, I'm sorry. 47 damage.
And you complained about me.
Oh.
Well, when it's my NPC, it's fine.
You were gonna say
At
it's
least you're
better.
honest.
You were gonna say it's better.
Holy frick. All right, so she does 47 damage to Galamot. He takes the damage. He's kind of getting knocked around a little bit, and she steps a little bit away from him. And she kind of, says, now, like for everybody else to deliver their huge attacks. Jong went. Shion went. We have Wu and Eden. Let's go. The aura is still growing all around him.
All right. Sheesh. All right, so.
It's expanding more
Wu,
and more.
What do you got in the tank? Because I could try something that would be interesting.
Wu, are you there? You are muted. Uh-oh.
Can you
Oh,
hear
there we
me?
go. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I mean, if we're just gonna do this now, then we can just do this now. I'm trying to use Banana Leaf Fan the attack.
Oh, I didn't know how to attack.
No, just go for it first. Go for it.
Well, I was gonna use something that has a knockback potentially. So if you were gonna do your thing, I don't want to mess it up.
I don't think I would be out of rage regardless. But...
I mean, it could potentially yoink him 25 feet away. So.
All right, John. How much damage would the thing do? we just gotta figure this out now. Because Joe's gonna co-sign this at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, well, it would depend on my roles plus like if you succeed on your role for the fan. You know what I mean?
Alright, let me do the role for the fan first.
No. Well, because what I can't do with this, I already used my action.
Right.
So next turn, but I would have to roll for the attack, and then you'd have to do the roll for the fan, and if that works, whatever that comes out to, yeah.
Okay, and so then, yeah, Hannah, just do whatever Edith's doing, just do it.
Okay. What's supposed to happen?
Also, the body reinforcement has run out. Or it will as soon as you end your turn.
Alright.
What's the plan? What are we doing?
Alright, Eden is going to run up to him. She's gonna let's see, hold on. I got an army of people around him, which kind of
okay.
Alright, so she's gonna go running and slide in between here. And
I mean, do you need us to move with that?
Nah, I can make this work because it's only 25 feet. So basically, this would hit him right in front of Wu if this works. So,
oh god.
Eden is going to get into as she runs. She's gonna power up the Shinsu. That's, I would say, still a little bit reminiscent of dripping magma, but the effect is slowly going away. But you're gonna see this gather around the palm of her hand, and she's gonna get into a stance that Shion would be probably pretty familiar with. And everybody else too, but a little more familiar to Shion. And she's gonna do brotherly style open hand to Galamot to try to get him to stop charging this thing.
Okay.
So he needs to make a strength saving throw, I guess at disadvantage since he's in this
Yeah,
stance.
yep, that's fine by me. So strength saving throw at disadvantage. So that's gonna be 17.
Right.
I apologize.
There you go.
Yep.
So they still take D12.
Oh, that would have been cool though if it worked. See, that comes across bad.
There's no other way. It just sounds.
I know.
Just
I accept
man, that'd
that.
been dope if you.
I know.
did,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If you were good
I saw
enough
the vision.
to run your character properly, it would have been fun.
the vision. I'm sorry. That's twice. I've accidentally made fun of Milios's rolls and Hannah's rolls. All right, so that's half of 13.
Why would that be half?
Oh, well, he succeeded the save, right? So half damage.
On a fail. Oh, yeah.
So 7. Okay, so boom.
It says they taken it. Oh yeah, okay, never mind.
Okay, bam.
You said 6 damage.
7. We round up. We round up around these parts.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Joe.
Sup?
Also, can you pull up my character move sheet real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to know if the additional conditions for Radon, if they are counted as bonus actions or not.
Let me see. So, okay.
So you if you go down, you see how it's 1, 2, 3. It's all the additional spell slot things.
Oh.
Are those? Can he do those as bonus
I
actions?
see. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then I would like to retroactively have done number 2 and used a level 2 spell slot to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you have plus 5 AC until your next turn with a level 2 spell
Right.
slot. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Just. Yeah.
I can add a little effect here. All right, cool. Okay, Wu, I need you to take your turn. We got to keep this going.
Well, so can we just actualize this now? Is it ready? Are we good?
No, it's got to be next turn because I'm trying to get a little bit more out of this technique, so I wanted to use at least one more attack, but it didn't work, and it's just yeah, I know. So we'll do it next turn. We can do it next turn.
I'm just gonna use a basic attack against him.
Okay.
Because I'm still right by him, right? So
No, you're a little bit away. You could move though. You're 30 feet away, roughly. 25, 20. You can move closer to him. This is.
Oh my
This is. This is.
It's so
We're
weird.
totally not gonna get yeeted into oblivion.
Just here. I can't. Can you
Let's see.
move me next to
Oh, okay,
him?
yeah. I got you. All right, go ahead and roll.
I will just do a basic attack against him.
All right.
Let's see what that is.
Okay, that is. Go ahead and roll again because it's advantage. That is a miss.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Is that your turn? Do you want to do anything else?
No, it's okay. I will stay there too.
Okay. Alrighty.
I don't like how this is going.
So as I was
No, it
describing,
doesn't look great.
as
It doesn't look
I
great.
was describing, this aura was gathering further and further and pushing further and further and further away.
We'd have another turn.
And basically the way, I'm not actually even going to explain it. I'm just going to say what happens. So, okay. It just like, everybody who is even remotely near Galamot just gets like slammed down as if like gravity just got increased by 100 times. You feel this like crushing sensation, this pure energy slamming into you. Now I'm gonna roll for the damage. Jong, you did your thing. I'm gonna subtract from it because of that. It's not an AC attack, but like I still want to give you something for doing that. So if that makes sense. But this is basically, this is guaranteed damage. So let's find out what happens. Let's find out how much damage it actually is.
Okay, so and then you're saying you'll just roll with disadvantage, and that's
I'll like have it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have it. Okay. This might not be too much damage. It totally depends on the roll.
He said before he killed all of us.
Let me double check this. Yeah.
20 d20s of damage.
All right.
Yeah. Does a 100 hit anybody?
So this is 4d12 coming up, hitting everybody.
Oh shoot.
28 damage to everybody in the vicinity, and now I need you all to make a con save.
So about that.
Yeah, you're unconscious, right?
That's double my remaining hit points.
Okay, so
By a
I have a
lot.
thing for Eden. I swear,
Okay.
I swear. It's funny it's you, because something happens
How
as
much damage?
Galamot is doing this. 28.
So that would be 14, right, for me?
Yeah, 14 for you. I'll give you that because of the lightning pill and everything too. And then I need everybody to make con saves. Now, as this is happening, okay? Eden,
I get it double.
it's all bursting all around you,
Uh-huh.
and yet you don't feel it. You don't feel the damage. You don't feel the pressure. You don't feel the attack.
Huh?
Okay, so that's 20 from Woo, 23 from Brack.
I'm sorry, you said Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution. Wow, you guys are rolling well. Okay.
So do I need to make a con save
Nope.
then still, or am I
Nope.
still out? No, I need
Constitution
a
from
healer.
Shion. Wow, everybody succeeded. Goddamn. Okay. None of you are stunned.
Oh, that would
So basically,
that I'd have been so pissed.
yeah, I know.
You have absolutely no idea how pissed off I would have been if that stuff.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh man.
So Eden, you feel yourself up against the wall of the prism.
Okay.
Cutting it a little close there, don't you think? And as you look up, you're in Victor's arms. The lightning still sparking from his shoes.
Oh my god, bro.
Looks like I made it just in time. You alright?
Huh?
Hey, Eden, you with me? You okay?
Not after
I had this in my notes, and like the attack went off, and I was like, wait, yeah, I forgot that this was supposed to happen.
What? Like.
That makes it sound more. Never mind. Let's move on. Victor would want to move on. You okay?
I had to have died.
You
This
are
is
in
not
heaven,
real.
gazing upon my majesty.
No, I think I'm
Oh my god.
We got bigger problems to worry about. And he looks over to where everyone else is fighting. So, how is everybody's HP condition?
Max.
Sorry? Like you're out of HP?
No, I'm max.
He has not taken damage. He has not been
Oh,
targeted
I'm
this
saying
entire
after
fight.
taking 28 damage.
Oh.
Woo, did you not take the 28?
We all took that?
Yeah, yes!
Yeah.
Yes, everybody who was within the range, and the range is even bigger than it's on the map, takes it.
Okay, fine. Not great then.
Cool. That's all I...
So Eden didn't take any damage?
Nope. You're good. Victor,
Our
and you
love, baby.
and you look up, there's a hole in the prism. But it's not just Victor either. Everybody else is kind of reeling from the damage that they've taken. And as Galamot stands back up, heavily breathing, it seems you have to learn your place. And he almost looks like he's going to start doing it even again. But you hear a voice say, "Not a chance!" And Hugo brings down his hammer, forcing Galamot to have to jump out of the way. And Hugo breaks through the prism. The attack explodes. The prism shatters. And Hugo falls all the way through onto the ground. And Ace, you just see Hugo and Victor flying into the prism. Hugo falling through the prism. Everything happening as it is.
A lift? No?
We're a little late, I'm sorry. And so at this point, the prism is starting to shatter. But all of you have taken some heavy damage. So here's how this is going to work. You've all succeeded the HP that I've set for him. So Zhang and Wu, you were doing a cool thing together. Go ahead and just explain this now as like a finisher for this part of the fight.
The plan was that I was going to use my Lanza de Luca spear throw at Wu, and then he was going to use the fan to redirect it, doubling its damage.
Got it. I see now. I see now. Go ahead and describe that.
It's high risk, high reward. I have to roll?
Yeah.
No, just describe it. Just, it happens. The
Okay.
fight, we're
Okay.
counting this as the end of the
Okay.
fight.
I'm not going to question it.
Okay. So Zhang's just going to take a step back, kind of like so that he's behind Brack. And he's going to, the spear, he's going to hold on to it with both hands, and it's just going to start growing and growing and growing in size before he swings it behind him. And then he takes this lance stance almost, like you can tell he's about to throw the spear.
Yeah.
And he's looking right at Galamont while he's doing it.
Yeah.
And he just tells him, "Sorry, Galamont. We're getting into that portal. One way or another, even if it has to be through you." And then he throws the spear at Wu at full, at max speed.
Then
Wu's reaction is just he really tried to kill me. But as it approaches, he grasps the fan from his waist and swats it as hard as he can back towards Galamont.
The fan that once belonged to a family head, bounces the spear towards Galamot. So many things are happening. He finally turns around, and the spear sinks into his chest. All the way through, and the crystal prism starts to shatter, and everybody starts falling out of his quote-unquote domain expansion onto the ground, including Galamot with a lightning spear through his chest.
He wasn't so tough.
Can we catch them? Are they just gonna hit the ground?
That?
You all boom, hit the ground, and Victor, of course, catching Eden as he hits the
Ace will
ground.
try to catch someone. Jeez.
Oh, who do you want to catch? Who's
So he
your
caught
choice?
Eden, let everybody else
Whoever.
fall and hit themselves in the face.
Yes, of course. He only has two arms.
Okay.
What can he do?
Oh yeah. Oh no, nothing.
What
I
did he?
get it. I get it.
Eden
He
is low
picked his
HP.
priorities.
What's he
I
gonna
understand.
do?
Oh yeah, that's why he picked. Yeah, of course.
Dion, I guess. I don't.
That's right, Ace. Rizzer up.
All right. Okay, you go over and you catch Shion. Thanks, Ace. Appreciate it.
Problem. You guys okay?
I have 15 HP. Shion starts metagaming. I have 15
Yeah,
HP.
that's why we went for Shion.
It's actually not bad, but you know. Everybody hits the ground. Galamot falling to his knees. Looks like we came just in time. Sorry we're late. You all look over and you see Friday still clashing with Lady Lake. However, Galamot with the spear in his chest. He grabs the spear, pulls it out of his chest, and he like closes his fist. The wound starts to close very slowly.
Can Ace throw her needle at it?
I admit. Sure. You're gonna interrupt this cool monologue. Come on now.
He hadn't started it yet, but no.
And
go
I
ahead.
punch him in the face.
Hey, she hadn't got her hit on, and he's starting to close up a wound, so her first thing is to throw his needle at it. But no, start the monologue.
He looks up at all of you. I admit, I underestimated you. He stands up straight. And aside from looking a little more angry than before, he looks like he's more or less back to normal.
Great.
There's no way. No. I fulfill that promise. My Lord Kyrie. He closes his eyes and an aura gathers around him. But it's cut off by something. You hear a certain sound. And you hear a voice. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Says the voice. I don't want to give it away yet. 3 portals appear in the palace.
Because he got soul and he's super
3 different portals appear.
The cavalry.
A portal reminiscent of somebody that you may or may not know.
Zygus!
Impossible. We've never met somebody who can do that.
About time.
Zygus dipped to go get help.
Avengers, assemble.
Took me a while. Zygus gives a bow as he steps out of the portal. But your efforts were not in vain. A second figure steps out of a second figure steps out of the a second figure steps out of the portal. Are you okay? Silyoung walks out of the portal.
Oh my goodness. Since when do I have to ask you if I'm okay, bro?
Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. But somebody else steps out of the portal. I don't know who you are, but it's you versus me. Go ahead and look at my screen.
Lux is back.
Be mad because her boyfriend not here. That's crazy.
Fluxvalk walks out of the portal, swinging her scythe behind her.
Bro, Zygus went all the way to who knows where to get Fluxvalk.
Oh man.
This is the first time we've seen the scythe.
We're good. We win.
Nice
Oh, I don't know why it seems like I've seen it before and
that's fire. No, that's peak.
Yeah.
No,
it
we're
looks
good.
good though.
Okay. Everything's good. Everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at Galamot. You claim to be a demon, right? Why don't you fight me instead? And then she looks at him again, and at first he doesn't look intimidated at all. But then she flashes her red eyes. I don't like the look you're giving me. And she whips out her scythe again. And then now Galamot has like a look of surprise. You.
My lord.
Yeah. We're not gonna let him get this off with dignity.
No. He got to go out screaming.
You've all done well. We'll handle things from here. Just take a break and let Silyoung heal you all. I don't have the necklace on me, but I'll do my best.
Who the hell told you you were in charge?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just figured since you all.
Thank you.
Flux is
healing.
You're talking to.
I'm talking to Zygus. I know what he makes it.
He mistakenly thinks you're talking to him.
I said Zygus. I literally said.
That's part of the joke. But Zygus, he says, "I'm sorry, no rancors. We didn't want the administrator to be too upset at all the things that are happening right now. Try to take any chances, right?" But then Flux looks back towards all of you. Lucky for you. I'm a catastrophe trapped in a regular's body. I'm as good as a rancor right now. So, you handle him. And she, like, motions behind her. And then she looks around again. Right, where's Damien?
I don't like that look she giving, and then she just asked for Damien. We're dead.
No?
Didn't your... He's on a mission.
You know?
Zygus should have explained everything to you.
This is why he's useless.
She looks back towards Zygus. He's not back by now? He could be gone for a long time.
Did he not say goodbye?
Oh, don't worry. I'll make him say goodbye when I find him.
Hey,
Whoa!
Oh, yo.
Good on you, girl. All right. That's so young. Hey, buddy, come.
And Silyoung starts healing everybody. And it looks like Galamot didn't expect the feeling that he's getting.
All these motherfuckers.
yeah, that too.
I didn't either, bro. Shit's crazy.
Look, you did okay though, Galamont, or whatever your name is. You did okay.
He does not pay any mind, and instead just looks at his opponent, Fluxvok. Okay. So while this was happening, while you were all fighting Galamot, and Ace, you can retroactively say that you were experiencing this, Freya was fighting Friday. Freya was clashing with Friday during all of this.
Yeah, she would have kept an eye on that.
Sure, for sure.
Get this W, Freya. Get this W.
And the fight that's happening, it's not really like they're trying to, he's blocking all of her attacks, spells coming in and out. Sometimes he's using the staff. It's very hard on him, and you can tell it's very hard on her, but she isn't holding back. She's truly trying to stop him the best she can at the moment. And there's a moment where, like, their clashing kind of halts for a moment. And she looks at him again. What else are you hiding, Friday? You say you would tell me the truth, but you couldn't confide in me. You're the reason Arthur has been acting strange, aren't you? How long have you been keeping up this facade? Since I was a child, I've known this would be my goal. Friday, since Arthur murdered Kay. You remember Kay, don't you? You don't, do you? Well, I do. A peasant boy like me, who played with us a day or two, maybe a week, nothing more, just another child. Taken by one of his filthy death days. And you can tell that Lake doesn't know who he's talking about. After that happened, I looked into his eyes, saw his terror turn into hope, and I knew that this Enderroh was false. Whatever Messiah Arthur claimed to see wasn't real. I had to restore it back to how it should be. Freya, the first king and the first queen never wanted any of this. It was only their children who cursed this kingdom. Their bloodlust that caused everything to change. But why go this far? You left. You left and I knew I had to take action. I left to save my father. And kill yourself in the process. If Gyan hadn't followed you, your bloodline may have ended forever. Is that all you care about? My bloodline? Freya, I'm a descendant of the first queen. And you're a descendant of the first king. You may not know this, but the first king and queen, they were more than... He looks her in the eyes. They were united, Freya. We have both of their blood in our veins, and she's shaking her head. They are our ancestors. Just like the first king and queen. And you can tell he's been dreaming about this. We can restore the bloodline. Bring the kingdom back to before the Civil War. How things were meant to be. She just has a look of horror on her face. How is Ace reacting to all of this?
Viscerally, everything that he's saying, everything that's going on, she just has this, like, tenseness, this growing tenseness in her arm is still... she's not activating King, but, like, the licks of Shinsu are still kind of there, kind of like she's barely holding herself back from killing him herself. Just to, like... But it's, like, it's this tenseness that... It's not necessarily aimed at him.
Right.
And so, yeah, she's struggling, and that poison is starting to slowly kind of, like, touch her upper arm. That is her own flesh, and singeing it a bit, and she's trying to kind of keep herself from attacking him, but she is very close to failing, and is kind of like taking a step forward towards them.
I see. She's just like in shock. What are you saying? The first king and queen. And he continues. First king and the first priest. And he continues. It's all Arthur's fault that you're like this. He's the reason Henry became the way he was. He's the one that sent him after you.
And
all for the sake of forcing you into a marriage that would ruin me. Ruin us! Go ahead.
Ace is going to step beside, like, Freya, and kind of, almost kind of like, you give me a signal and I will lunge for him.
She doesn't stop you from going up next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Go. What? What was that? What was that, my love?
Say the word, Freya.
She looks up at him. Go. Fuck yourself, you sick, twisted demon in the guise of a man. I'm done with false friends. And Fimbulwinter starts to glow. What do you mean? What? But you told me. This isn't new. I told you. I haven't told you anything. I do not love you, Friday, and I never have. But you spoke to me. You told me. You said you wanted to spend our lives together someday, but we had to keep it a secret. You said
quickly,
all
Freya.
of this to me.
End it, Freya.
This ends here. You've deluded yourself. And she holds up her weapon. My lady! But just then, Gyan runs into the room through the window. And Friday shoots a look towards her. Towards him. Lake turns. Gyan! I didn't want to have to do this. You can
Ace
tell
is gonna
he's
step in.
pained. Don't move a muscle. Don't move a muscle. If you do, the king dies. And he looks up at Gyan, Friday, and Ace. I didn't want to have to do this.
She's gonna try to lights out him.
Yo,
She holds up a hand.
Can Eden do the thing I'm trying
No. Yes, for sure. Thank you for reminding me, though.
John, please don't. You do it too much.
If you do
Ace
this...
is like actively raising her arm.
Wait. You're lying. You wouldn't. You wouldn't! He's the king. His blood survives with you. Gyan? Gyan. Gyan is looking between them. As a matter of fact, I, the High Priest, issue a declaration. Sir Gyan, Captain of the Knights of Enderroh. You've served this kingdom well your entire lifetime. She's shaking her head. No. Friday.
Can Eden interject now?
It's gonna happen, yeah. Captain of the Knights of Enderroh. He walks over to Gyan. You follow all of our laws ever since the day you were born. He walks up to Gyan. I, as the High Priest, issue your death day.
Do I go now?
No. Sorry. It'll happen.
You tell me when.
I'm gonna assume it happened, and it'll play into the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Gyan is silent. And Friday motions. And over on the altar, you didn't see when he would have placed it, but there's a little cup, a chalice.
This isn't real.
Gyan? Don't listen to him, Gyan. He looks towards the chalice. Gyan looks at you, Ace. He has a look that says, like, don't stop me.
Are we playing God now?
He walks over to the chalice. Gyan, what are you doing? My whole life, I've followed the will of both families, king and priest. The chosen ones of the Messiah. He looks back to Friday. I don't doubt that you are the next in line. But against every bone in my body, he takes the chalice and starts pouring it. I deny you.
Gyan just evolved from yawn to goddamn Gyan. Let's go, baby!
You would abandon your king? Never. I made a vow to King Francis on that day to protect Princess Freya. He draws his sword and stands next to Lake. I will deny existence itself to protect that vow. Gyan. And she turns back to Friday. If you're so good at prophecies, Friday, you'll remember this one. She holds the sword in front of her. The sword that shall pierce the winter, cool the eternal ice, and create a lake of everlasting peace. I am Freya, daughter of King Francis, descendant of the first king, and I will perform my sacred duty. Thimblewinter, ignite! And you haven't heard her say that since the Crown game. And the blade glows and explodes. There's a huge glow. And as she rushes towards him, Arthur steps in front of him.
Get in that box.
Freya.
Someone let him out.
Freya. I've known you for a long time. And this isn't... But she hits him with the hilt of his sword and knocks him out. He just falls to the ground.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm done with the false friends and the lies and the empty love. I don't want any of it! And she raises her blade and she swings it towards Friday. But she stops it right before. You're not worthy enough. Your blood isn't worth dirtying my blade. You are scum of the earth. I cannot believe I ever called you friend. And she turns around. Gyan, you know what to do. But... She turns over. I said I didn't want to dirty my blade. And she nods to Gyan. Wait. No, please. And he looks at you, Ace. Please, it was all a mistake. I'm sorry. And Gyan raises his sword. I'm sorry. And his head rolls to the ground. Goodbye. She looks at you, Ace. Thank you.
She just shakes her head and is gripping her arm. Don't thank me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be sick. Just give me. And Ace is gonna like back out of the room. Not going too far, but enough to breathe.
And she just looks at Gyan. And she kind of just falls into his arms, into a hug. And I would say around this point, with all this stuff that's happening, you know, the team is fighting Galamot, falling out of the prism and such. So Ace, you can kind of maybe, you know, with Lake and Gyan with each other, you could feel free to, you know, then join the group if you would like to kind of connect the dots there.
Was that in front of? That was in front of everyone, right?
I think so. I could say that like the party catches the last part of that. Yeah,
okay, so
I think
they didn't.
so.
Okay.
Wait, we all saw that?
I would, you know, if we're gonna tie this together,
I wasn't sure.
because I didn't know that this would happen this way with the split perspectives and such. So I would say that you
tell them or like bring them in.
I think you could have like caught the result. Like by the time you kind of like land and So Young arrives and everything, you would look over and see like dead Friday.
Oh, we landed like right next to all that ish going on?
You're in front of the altar, so behind the altar, that all this stuff is happening.
Oh, okay.
But you see it.
Yeah,
You're close
so I
enough to see the results. Go ahead.
I think Ace would kind of give them a leeway to kind of see more of what happened as she's brushing past them to kind of get to the back of the group and process in her very uptightness.
Yeah, for sure. Even Fluxfolk is going to kind of notice it. Oh, never mind, no need. You fools. You're too late. That man had already accomplished what he needed to. I don't have to do anything. And you look over. Lake looks over. Gyan. Friday's body kind of like starts to light up. And the palace starts to rumble. Everything starts to shake. We have to move! Shion's kind of getting everybody ready to move. Everyone, we need to go. And you're just going to try to sort of get into the best position that you can in this area. But everything starts to shake. The earthquakes that you were feeling earlier kind of reaching a pinnacle. Let me find something here. It's too quiet. All right, what's everybody doing, though? I mean, this is happening. Is there any gut instinct or thoughts or anything that y'all want to do?
Brack wanted to stay and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I think the idea would be to kind of edge towards the entrance of the palace as much as possible to get away from where he is underground, the creature, right?
Yeah.
I think Ace is going to try to shake herself out of it. She gripped her arm till it bled and snapped her out of it, and she marches over to Zygus and kind of portal him out. Pointing to Silyoung.
Yeah, gotta protect our healer, right? And he, like, specifically makes sure that Silyoung is gonna be safe from all the chaos.
And where's Galamot in all this?
Him and Fluxfolk are the only ones that are not moving. They're still in the center of the palace.
I won't let them handle that.
Yeah,
until you give me a description, I'm not telling you what I'm doing.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It all depends on this.
Can you put it back to sleep?
Oh, it's awake now.
Yeah, but you can put it back to sleep, can't you? You had that whole weird harp thing. Yeah, I can go try.
She'll start heading towards the stairs that they came up from.
Sure. So Eden's starting to kind of head towards the crumbling.
She can't have the people here,
right?
Because there's too many new people now.
For sure. For sure. Makes sense to me. Yes, of course. And her and Gyan start moving towards the entrance. Okay. The rumbling grows, and you hear this roar coming from underground. Eden, you're making your way towards it.
She'd be double timing it.
For sure, for sure. And as you kind of like start heading towards the source, the ground, like right in front of you, right? Just something breaks out of the ground in front of you. Shattering and rising above you, this massive entity. And you have a plan, of course. But first, the creature just screeches. And everybody, regardless of where you are in the vicinity, can see this thing as it its head rises up to the roof of the palace. That starts crumbling as well. It's like a mini kaiju. All right. Go ahead and look at my screen. People watching, you're going to hear extra sound effects. So keep that in mind.
That was the thing. Who was trying to wake up?
Maybe it's friendly.
monster.
And it roars at everybody around.
I mean,
That's kind of cute.
it's cute.
It does. Yeah.
It's a little cutie.
I think you should let Pixie holler at him, bro. I don't know what happened, but it's okay. We can still talk.
We'll talk.
Needed a lot of life juju.
We'll talk.
Apparently.
Hey man, I can see Boo riding on his back right now. I'm gonna talk to him.
All right. Eden, what do you do?
I just want a nap.
Well, how far away is everybody?
Please don't kill him.
She's trying to put him to sleep, bro.
Yeah.
If you wish, you can just do it, and we'll just assume that you're doing it in an area where like you can ensure that it's gonna be the only one to hear the sound.
Yeah, because I don't want to put Flux Volk and
Yeah, for sure.
Zygus to sleep because Galamot's already heard it.
Right. Yeah.
That
you
would not
don't have
be
to worry
good.
about it. I'll say.
Okay. She'll play the little ditty to put him asleep. I hope it works, because it only lasts for 8 hours if it takes, and it didn't take for Galamot.
It screeches at you, and it like you just feel the force of its air bellowing from its chest. It does not put it back to sleep. Whatever is awakening it and putting it to sleep is very unique.
Okay, buddy, you're not leaving without me. It's okay. Don't worry about
And
Ooh,
everybody.
You got your gourd?
it. We will figure this out. He will come home. Right, buddy? You're coming home, right?
Is there any other reactions from people?
One, two, I guess.
Okay, give me a sec.
I wonder what it tastes like.
No. No, absolutely not.
I mean, I could just have the tail. I don't need the tail.
No, you can't. But there's plenty of good food out here for you. Why you gotta do this?
And as everybody's just staring at the creature looming over them all, something begins to glow. And Lake looks down at Fimbulwinter. And she looks back at the creature. I see. And she's gonna start walking towards it.
What the hell are you doing, Lake?
This is what the prophecy meant. This is why this sword exists. And
What are you
Galamot
doing?
turns, and he looks shocked as he sees the blade. What? But Fluxvault quickly draws his attention as their fight commences.
No, Lake, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not
Stop.
doing this alone. You don't have to worry, Will.
I'm not worried. You doing too much. Just relax.
I've never felt more alive.
God, she's about.
And she looks at the creature, almost like looking at something that she's seen before, like something's clicking. Also, Jong, Brack, both of you recognize this creature. I'll just say that.
I'm
for
sorry,
now.
what?
You
I
recognize
mean, you
it.
didn't have to tell Brack because Milios recognized it.
No,
Sure.
you have to tell me though. I'm gonna need some deets on that.
It looks vaguely familiar to the two of you, and even Shion kind of comments like, have we seen this thing before? And then...
Blue,
Go ahead.
Blue Leader. Doesn't that look like the creature that
Oh.
was in...
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except it's a lot bigger.
Okay. Very nicely played, Joseph.
Thank
Very
you.
Nicely played.
Thanks, man. That means a lot.
Don't let him get away with this bullshit. It's not happening.
Freya slowly
Oh,
starts
it's not
walking
gonna
towards
work.
it. Friday's body is gone, by the way. It's disappeared.
That's all right.
Amazing.
Into the ether.
Ray,
would
you
be
don't
belong.
have to do this. We can talk to it.
Okay. She's gonna say something here, so let's let her talk for a sec, and then we'll discuss more. She walks forward. Everyone, kingdom of Enderroh is at stake. Yet we have the tools necessary to stop it. And she holds the sword in front of her. And once we slay this creature, your friend can be rescued. And she closes her eyes as the blade is in front of her. We'll embrace our dreams. And whatever happens, and the blade begins to expand, we'll fight! And it starts to glow and glow and glow, and Galamot is shocked as it splits into various particles. And she turns to face everybody else as certain people receive swords. Are you with me? And that is how we're going to end today's episode. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I just want to say, over these 2 weeks, you cooked.
Thanks, Milios. I appreciate that.
I ain't think I would ever be a Gion like supporter, but I'm there.
Oh, thank you.
I swear to God, if he would have drank from the chalice, I'd have like, you deserve every bit of slander you got in the first
You deserve the yawn.
But God dang, that man said, I once followed the rules, but not for you, bozo. Pours out the drink. And he did the killing blow for his queen.
I'm happy to hear
that's
that.
some Jon Snow energy.
Jon Snow energy. Whew! That was pretty crazy. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for joining us on this wild ride. I will say, I planned on cutting to the other groups and their fights, so we'll have to save that for next week. I had, I had already prepared some things. It would have felt weird to be in the middle of all this stuff and to be like, meanwhile, Bulwark. Meanwhile, Bulwark.
I wanted to see that.
We'll definitely see more though next week. So this was super fun though. Lots of like story stuff.
Feel free to make that like an hour and a half of next week's episode.
Yeah. I don't want to see too much of you guys just having to listen to me talk to myself. It's kind of like when I was a kid, just making up games. That's basically what I'm doing now, talking to myself. But I enjoy it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. But thank you all for watching. All the links are down below to follow everybody's individual channels and stuff, so go support them. Does anybody have anything to say?
I need a nap. So much combat. I need a nap, Joe.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh god. Yeah. Well.
Galamot's gonna be fine. Fluxwalk's gonna totally have mercy on him.
For sure.
It'll be fine.
We'll see.
The priorities in
that
order.
Smile, though.
I smile. I'm in. Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
No,
Yeah. No, I thought you were like, I was suspicious. I see what you're saying.
I mean, yeah, that too. Yours.
Right.
But
Of
like,
course.
The
Absolutely.
new Fluxwalk smile is terrifying.
That makes it look like long and like Doki
She's
Doki.
like, I'll make Damien say goodbye.
Fluxwalk wasn't scary enough, bro. We had to make Fluxwalk scarier. So, there we go.
She's scary. I promise you, she was always scary.
I got you, Gold. All the art will be added tonight. I'll add everything we can. And, yeah, all I gotta say is a lot of story beats that will be resolved. A lot of questions that hopefully will be resolved, but we'll see how it goes. Our journey to rescue Leaf has only gotten crazier. But what I can say is next week is going to be crazy fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Join the Discord. We'll see you guys next week. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Enjoy your Fridays, but don't be a Friday. Keep that to heart.
That is a life lesson.